Hello!
Hi!
And welcome back to another rock and roll stream. It is episode 3. We're going places.
Things are happening.
Things are happening.
We got a pawpaw man.
You've definitely followed a trail of pawpaw. Certainly. Alright, let's have a recap of what has occurred then, shall we?
Let's do it.
So, in the last session, after collecting your bounty from Gizmo Tink Industries and shaking them down a little bit, trying to get a bit more, you decided to take up your own battle as such and make your way to try and investigate the matter behind, well, the explosion on that day. So, you find yourself at a temple, asking questions, trying to get information, scaring the hell out of some people, and eventually you find your way to a casino, which you do pretty much the same thing.
It's working.
Waste a bit of money, gain a bit of money, lose it again. You went pretty even with all of everything into consideration, actually. However, you did get a big win. I don't know how you managed to pull it off, but you managed to steal, well, all you know is an important person's belongings.
You know his name?
Yeah, we do.
Orion.
Orion.
That's all you know. Well, and how they look as well. So, after that, you decided to waltz on into the nearest place and just sell all his stuff.
Consequence free.
Clearly. And then you found yourself a little bit of a clue with some words with a poor salesperson. Really chasing down that clue.
It's got everything to do with pawpaws.
Going hard on that.
We have strategy.
I can see that.
Follow the pawpaw.
Yeah. So, after returning all the way to the pesky secretarian, you find yourselves a good night's rest in the safety of this very homely fisherman's inn. So, let's recommence. We'll have it in the morning after, and yeah, Jade will have rejoined the group, I suspect.
Mhm.
Yes. Okay.
In the morning?
Fresh in the morning. So,
Can I have done my meditating then?
yeah, you've done all your morning rituals and what have you. So, as you find yourself gathered around a table in the middle of the pesky secretarian, Jules behind the bar as usual, just munching on some good breakfast. If you want, you have plenty of it.
It's all anyone eats in this town.
Apparently. Yeah, you find yourselves all around a table, as well as Jade, who waltzes in a little bit
Like that.
later on, just like that actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Manically win.
over to you.
What a surprise.
As Jade walks in, I walk over, put my arm over her, and I'll just whisper quite quietly, "Do you know a gentleman called Orion around here?"
Do I know a gentleman called Orion?
Roll history.
It's a no.
That's good.
Chief of police.
Nat 20.
Oh!
No! Unfortunately, I know exactly who that is.
Genuinely, you rolled a nat 20.
Yeah. It
That's
cocked
amazing.
and then I re-rolled.
Alright, what's that in total?
Oh,
You've not got a minus, have you?
no, I wouldn't have thought so. What was it? History?
Yeah.
22.
Oh, nice.
I know all.
Alright, well. You're not familiar with this individual.
Okay.
You have heard of them. You know them as a member of one of the areas that you try to avoid the most. A landowner and an important figure. But other than that, you're not entirely sure. You know that they make a fair bit of money.
Okay.
I'd say with your nat 20,
Yes.
actually.
Yeah. I know things.
Yes.
I'll just
Oh.
whisper that.
I get whispers! I get whispers!
Oh, man. This is done.
We've definitely done something wrong here.
So
Okay.
yeah, we've.
You don't you dragons into this.
You were the one that
Do
sold
not
it.
I didn't even go in the casino, so.
Oh, dear. I know that he is a very important figure in that area of the city, yes. Why do you ask? Did you meet him?
Sort of, yeah. Don't worry about it. Just interesting. He won't miss it anyway. Anyway, come and join us.
We did meet him.
You met him? Oh, what was he like?
Bad gambler.
Seem quite wary of him.
I met some of his
Wary?
stuff.
You what?
Met some of his stuff. We
You
could say.
you met some of his stuff.
Hmm.
What does that mean?
He
maybe-
misplaced it and we found it.
I'm sorry, you're saying Orion misplaced his belongings?
Yeah.
That does not sound like him from what I have heard. Or are we saying misplaced? Wink, wink, you
Fell
know.
into someone's hands.
Oh, you're in trouble.
Ah, be fine.
I mean, he's very high up in that area. You don't want to mess with them. They're nasty people.
It's okay. I use Marrow. He'll never spot us.
I mean, no offense, but Maro looks exactly like you, but blue.
Yeah, he's blue. I'm not.
You don't think people might get that connection, maybe? You know, see a blue you, blue, non-blue him.
They look totally different.
That's like saying me and him look the same.
I mean, you're quite blue as well, just...
I mean, we're finding things out about you today.
No. But, I mean... So, what, did you speak to him, or...
Briefly,
Ow.
he was on the same table as us two.
Oh, in the casino.
Mhm.
Oh, I see. Okay. And did you find anything out from him about the poor man? And,
He had a nice sword.
Oh, please don't tell me that is what you stole.
Yeah, and his cloak or coat thing. It was quite nice. I tried it on, but it was a bit tight.
If it helps, we don't have it anymore.
Okay, so you fenced it off, you know?
No, we just went into a shop and sold it. In fact,
Oh, no.
you sold it.
You sold it? You did? I mean, I'm kind of impressed and very proud.
We also got this. Put the lockbox on the table.
I mean, does that ring a bell to me at all? Like
No.
a lockbox? No.
It was with his things that he lost.
Okay.
In fact, you were going to have a go at opening, weren't you?
I can give it a shot.
Pull out some lockpicks.
I thought you were about to pull out actual lockpicks. I mean, come on, John.
We're expecting it now. Where are they?
I need to find some for
We do have
future.
some.
Yeah, you've got some from
Well, they're
Escape
they're
Rooms,
actually in
isn't
there.
it? Oh. I love how you're like, I've got some. Why?
Alright, yeah, make a sleight of hand check.
You can't be that influential, surely.
This is unfortunately quite shit. That is a 10.
10. As you try and get the right key in for it, you don't seem to be able to find it.
Can I
It feels like a difficult lock to pick.
Can I just grab it and just try and like...
Hold on.
Seems very intricate.
It's an intricate lockbox. It seems very well structured. As you pick it up, that feels very solid, and you just sort of like bash it against the table. Nothing happens, but a slight dent on the table appears.
Jules, I'm sorry, I've dented your table. Sorry.
I'm just going to cast
Shake your head.
knock on it.
Right. Okay.
Oh, spell.
Oh,
I thought you were just going... Hello!
Casting. Yeah, I'm going to cast knock on it.
Something might come out.
All right. Beautiful. All right. Well, as you persuade this box to open,
I'm like,
you lift it open, and this beautiful crystal lies inside. This crystal of various sparkling colours, especially towards the centre, radiating. Not too big. A few of you may immediately recognise this, such as yourself, who has something similar around your neck, Storm.
Alright. As soon as I see that, I'll grab at it and be like, this isn't treasure. We need to be careful with this. Can I examine to see if it's full?
You know it's full.
It's full.
Mm.
Oh, this is a thing.
shiny.
What is it?
So did we do good or?
I mean, that depends on what he was using it for. To be honest, these things. This is full of. I'll look around and be like, what? Souls. It's a soul crystal.
Oh.
This is very important to my religion.
His wife.
Oh.
Of course.
His wife?
His wife's in it.
Yes, his, I mean, it could be, maybe it's a soul of his enemies, but recently I did hear on the grapevine, his wife died recently. Very recently.
Would I be able to tell any specific souls in it by concentrating on it?
You wouldn't be able to determine it without means of a spell.
You little kidnapper, you.
Restore his fucking wife.
Don't think I've got that sort of spell.
Oh my god. We're in so much
So
trouble.
you're not entirely sure.
Why did we do that?
Oh, dear.
Why did
So-
you do that?
Seemed like a good idea at the time. So
I don't know
we
what to
stole
do with
his
this.
wife.
This feels like something we should get back. I'm all for taking things off rich folk, but I'm not for taking the
I don't want to
lives
steal
off
his
them.
wife. No, I'm with you on that one.
I mean,
think
she
I'd be
is
quite.
dead.
I think I'd be quite mad if someone stole my wife. Not that I have
There's
one,
all
but
sorts of things you can do with the dead if you don't want to let go.
Is this is this what you've done with your grandson?
Well, I haven't stored my wife in him. If that's what you mean.
No, is it your grandson's soul, dear?
It's like a Russian doll thing.
Well, I mean, he's a spirit, and you can see with your eyes. So, I'm just going to ignore it because that's a stupid question. In my eyes. So.
I'm gonna wander over to Jules. Quite. Give me a nod and say. So if a chap was looking to try and get in touch with Orion, who would be the best person to speak to?
Who is Orion?
apparently very. Well, basically, I just stole his wife.
Looked at you completely
Oh, you
dumbfounded.
joker! You joke. I don't listen. I think he's had a few too many this morning already.
What do you
Come back over.
What do you mean it's...
Yeah, he's had a bit of a wild night. He had a dream that he stole someone's wife.
Right.
No, it was the same night we learnt about the sea badgers.
Come on.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of such a thing? Sea badgers?
There ain't
Come on.
no such thing as sea badgers, mate.
What the fuck? You were talking.
Come
Go
on
and
back.
sit
I'm
back down.
so sorry, Jules. I'm so sorry.
Just goes back to polishing glasses.
Don't go around saying that you've stolen people's wives, especially people like Orions.
I want to give his wife back. I don't want his
That's
wife.
fine, but we can do it ourselves.
But isn't it better
These
to like?
people could come in here asking questions. Jules might get paid off, might give a tip.
Well, good. They can get the wife
I've
quicker.
got them staying here, and then they'll kill you in your sleep.
But I'm
Isn't
going
this
to give his
sad?
wife back.
They don't know you're going to give him back. All they know is that you've stolen his wife. Do you see?
Makes sense.
Yeah. Don't go telling people your shit. Keep that to yourself.
I guess one thing we could do is try and track him down and hand it back to him.
I mean,
Hopefully
you
we'll get
know he
locked.
went to the casino. I know that he is in that district and a very high figure.
Oh, we just need a little bit of a story to cover that up.
Small problem.
What?
I imagine he'll know that whoever has the box has his other things, and
Well, not necessarily.
or had his other things.
We could just say that we got this off
You
a
s-
merchant.
You see,
We were looking for something. There was something already inside.
if I was going to want anything back,
We tracked it back to
I
him.
love my axe. You know, I love it. It's my favourite thing. I think I want my wife back more. I think it's kind of found your wife. Hopefully the emotion will just cover all the missing sword and rather tight leather jacket he had.
Well, we absolutely cannot say that it's his wife. We just say we found your lockbox.
That could have your wife in it.
Well, not necessarily. We don't
No.
need to tell him that part
Okay,
because we didn't open it.
okay.
I mean,
I did open it.
we could return the soul to Soul Core. That way, the soul's at rest. We never have to deal with him. I mean, he won't see his wife again, but at least she's not
I
in a thief's
am.
pocket.
I am surprised. I mean, you've obviously kept hold of your grandson, and surely it would be the person's decision whether or not to release such a precious thing.
Is there any way we can talk to the soul in there? Maybe ask what she wants?
Do you have a spell?
I have no spells for that.
You have no idea.
Anyone?
Hello? Mrs. Orion? Don't.
They don't
Any
like
response? Oh, sorry. Sorry. I didn't know. I don't talk to souls as much as you.
Do you know anyone around here who does talk to souls?
Do I know anyone around here?
It's not a common specialty around here, no.
Cool. No. I don't know. I mean, it's not. I mean, until I met you, there's not. I mean, I've seen Samani a few times, but you are very unique.
It's pretty common on where I come from, but
Where is that, by the way?
Here's an idea.
it's quite a way away.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay.
how did you end up in a robot body? And if we got you some parts, could you put the soul in the body? I mean, what's going to be better than his wife in a crystal than, like, Mecha wife?
I do not quite remember.
That might be a good idea. Mecha wife.
I mean, it might not
don't
be.
think
So,
so.
you know, you can use these things for all sorts of stuff. We're just presuming it's his wife.
Oh, that is true. It's just something I heard recently that his wife had died, and I put two and two together.
I guess one way to get cover off our back, then I guess we could hand this box back to him.
I mean, would I know where he might live? Oh, I don't know. Is there an
You
area
don't know that chord very well.
I don't.
Is there a lost and found in the
Casino?
casino?
You could try.
Just drop it off.
You could try. I mean,
Doesn't strike me as the kind of place that would have a lost and found.
maybe you could find somebody that they've not seen yet to go in and ask.
What if we paid the pawpaw man? Gave him a couple of gold. Take this box in.
I mean, he might steal it. I
I mean, then that's on him.
I'm being a fool. No, we don't want to get an outside person in.
We don't
No.
let anyone else steal it. We either do what's right by souls, or we return it.
We should
say we
return
return
his
it.
wife.
What if there is a payment to return the item? Would
Possible.
is there like a notice board where things like that might get put, or
If we say
do
that
they
we did some
keep it
digging
quite close?
and found that it was his and returned it to him, then maybe we can get some kind of reward from it anyway.
Exactly, but you'd surely we'd want to see if there was a reward before we go and show our faces and go, hey, we've got this box.
Well,
Karma
at least
is its own reward.
I'd say it's probably
Karma?
best to get it off
What
our
is
back
karma?
anyway.
Good vibes.
The quicker we get
I'm
rid
all
of
for good
this, the
vibes.
quicker we don't have guards on our back.
I'm not really worried about guards.
Oh, guards no. You don't have to worry about guards. What you do have to worry about is the cartel,
But that as well.
which is what Orion is involved with.
Yes, we should definitely get rid of it before they get involved.
You see, I'm not that bothered
They are
about...
already involved. They are involved in this now.
I'm not that bothered
Don't
about
forget them
dying in
off our backs
combat.
by giving this back to him.
But I don't want to get turned into something else and put in a box or something like that. Not for me.
I don't understand how you got into this situation. Honestly, I thought we were just talking about the pawpaw man and trying to find information. How did you get his wife?
Marrow.
Maro, what are you doing?
I mean, I did sort of tell him to, but I didn't think he'd pull it off, but he did really well. He didn't smash anyone's head in, which is unheard of. He really well behaved.
I have so many questions about this still, but what is the plan then? I mean, did you find anything out about the pawpaw man? Because we need to work out what our plan of action is now. Are we focusing in on this box, or are we still going after Gizmo?
I think we needed to go
jobs?
north, if I remember correctly.
What?
To North Promenade.
That was where he said he saw the gentleman. And he also said he had a weird, like, wooden potion-y thing with him, which he seems to have lost. Maybe that's a connection.
Where's...
You would know of that.
Okay.
Having frequented a lot of the ale houses around here,
Nice.
you would know of what is known as the guzzling potion.
The guzzling potion.
Just guzzling potion.
Oh, guzzling potion.
And it has these themed wooden tankards that many, many people steal for the novelty.
So that's not the name of a potion.
Well, we can walk that way, potentially drop the box off, and carry on our merry way.
If we're on about a reward, I know how to keep it safe. We could keep it for a couple of days, wait to see if there's any posters out.
Yes, I like this idea.
Okay, it's
No
fine
one
by
knows
me.
we got it, do
But
they?
I don't want to hold on to that thing. It freaks me out that there's a wife in there.
I'll put it in one of my pockets.
He's putting the
Can
whole
I just
lockbox in.
insight check him and make
No.
sure he doesn't have any
Oh, how big is
ulterior
it?
motives
I
with
think
the
it's
soul?
like,
If it's less than a foot by a foot, I'll put it in.
Yes. Yeah, roll an insight check.
How
Oh
large
no,
is
that
this
would
lock?
be a no. That's a 4. He's so no.
You're not entirely
I
sure.
don't.
How
I think
large
he's
is this
fine.
lockbox? How large is this lockbox?
You're looking about this size.
Pretty big.
Sizable. If you've got a deep coat pocket, you could probably fit it in.
If it's a foot by a foot, it'll fit in one of my special pockets.
Well, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's probably like half a foot by
Then
a quarter.
it's in my pocket.
You have
Long
special
pocket.
pockets.
I have special pockets. Special pockets.
Why did you repeat it the same? You say it like special
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 pockets.
pocket.
So that's going to become a theme. Like, where did that come
Oh
from?
my.
Special pockets.
Special. Okay. Okay. So Purple Man was seen at the guzzling potion.
I don't know about seeing, but he had the tankard with him.
Okay. Do I know anything else about that, like specifically, like
What?
like the guzzling potion, other than it being an ale house? Like, do I know what
I
people
mean,
go there or?
You know that it's an ale house on the side, and it's mainly a potion shop.
Right.
It specialises in that, but they also have an ale house attached to it.
Got it.
Other than that, you've been in.
Mhm.
It interests you.
Mm.
You have. That's it.
Cool.
You use it.
I do. I mean, we can go.
It sounds like the only option is to go to this tavern and have a few drinks.
Yeah.
I'm up for that. I'm going to stand up, throw my backpack on.
So did you just before we go? Sorry, did you not find out anything about Oliver? He said that everything was going on beneath the the casino.
Oh, well, we had a good think about that when I was in there, and I learnt that if you lose a lot of your money in the casino, or pretty much all your money, then you can pretty much lose your life. You get drafted into slavery. So it could mean that the slaves know something, or there's a link there. If there's a slave quarter, I don't know if there is.
Oh yes, there is. But yes, we can. Could always go down that route eventually, but maybe look into the pawpaws.
I like the sound of that.
Yes.
Tavern, let's go.
Well, it's potions as well.
Tavern.
Potions as well. They're magical. They're beautiful potions. I'm
Beer
kind
is
of a fan
magical.
of the place.
Well, let's take a trip.
Okay. Alright, guiding the group all the way to the guzzling potion. You find it's not too far away. Just in the well, what I believe 1 quart away. Yes. So it doesn't take you too long. Takes you about half an hour or so.
On the way, was there any posters? So, like, missing wife, or anything like that?
This
And a
wife
picture of a crystal.
specifically.
Yeah. Anything like that anywhere?
This is my wife, Deirdre.
Please give back my wife.
You don't notice any, no. You keep your eye out, but you don't notice any. So, approaching this this strange-looking alehouse, which is seemingly attached to this this other large building, just complete like stone bricks all the way along one side. Almost no windows on the entire place, other than this small ale house at the very front. You make your way in. Very old-fashioned, and lots of natural woods. You can see the famed tankards resting up on the shelves, ready to be delivered to patrons. And you can see a whole array of different concoctions of drinks, all in different glass tubes going up the walls. You can see a round-faced barmaid. You know them, not ridiculously well, but you know them by name. You know, everyone names them as Vivian, and she's definitely the main face around here. You're not sure if she's the main proprietor around here, but she's definitely the main worker. A few people dotted around, quite quiet. It's very early morning. It is an ale house, not an inn. You look out of place. As you approach and enter on in. Oh, hello!
Vivian!
Oh, it is so nice to see you again. What was it?
Jade.
Jade. Okay, well, you're starting early?
No, I mean, I'm sure we could. We'd buy something to drink.
What do you have?
Have you got anything pawpaw flavoured?
I'm sure I can come up with some concoction, yes.
Wonderful.
All around?
I mean, I think
Yeah.
we're all on a bit of a pawpaw fever, so yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
as long as it's got alcohol in it.
Yes, of course. Don't be silly now. And just starts to rush off and just like these vividly vibrant colours out of these like glass containers, just starting to mix a few of them together and start to concoct this these potions together. Eventually coming to a conclusion of one, she sort of like taste tests it and then just starts to like mimic that for all of the drinks, brushes them all off, and well, do enjoy. That will be just 3 gold on there.
Hold on. Grey Cloud is going to come out. You can't even drink. He wants one. He says he wants to look at it. What? It's not even. It's only. What colour is it? He says.
It's sort of like a greenish tinge of vibrant orange.
I know it's your favourite
Flick
colour.
on.
Right. he'll have it.
I flick
So his
over.
favourite colour is greenish orange.
Very specific colour. Yeah.
No, not just that. A greenish hue, a vibrant orange.
Yeah.
Very specific.
I'll flick over 3 gold and 5 silver pieces because I imagine there's going to be a little small one.
Yeah, there is. Yes.
So I'll flick over 5 silver pieces as well.
Oh, well, we don't often have,
Children.
well, transparent miners frequent the bar, but this is a novelty, even for such a place as this. So,
Right. He says thank you very much.
well, you're welcome.
He's just going to be staring at it.
Okay.
Like,
Oh. My heart. It's just like. Now, we weren't here just for a drink, were we? Not really.
No.
No.
No?
I was just wondering, do you remember somebody visiting? Did he come here? He had been seen
I
here?
think so.
You know your wooden tankards that you have? That, people.
Yes.
I would never do that, of course.
Oh, I know.
I know.
But
A shelf at home.
Why is that
Tables
so
made
unbelievable?
We've seen you take about 15 in the last 2 nights.
Not tankards, just, some glasses. But, has that happened recently? Like, can you remember? Maybe someone with a gun on his back?
Red cloak.
Mm.
Freakishly small head for someone of his size.
had a load of pawpaws.
Oh, he loved the pawpaws.
And had a locksmith medallion on.
Let's as well here. It is a little vague, but I don't get too many people from the Gold Temple, and I do remember an individual. I remember talking to them about I think it was fishing on the floor.
Fishing on the floor?
Yeah, just to the east of here.
The floor, sorry.
Floor. I said floor.
I did.
It looks like they were fishing on the floor.
The flow.
Okay.
Is that by chance near the North Promenade?
Oh, no, it is just to the east of here. Well, I mean, it extends the sheer flow.
Did they say anything about Gizmatink?
I do not recall them speaking as such, but there were a few of them.
Was there any locals in here who might have joined them for a little bit and had a chat? Anyone like that who comes in here often?
Well, the individual that you described, I recall them being very secluded in their own group.
Can I tell if she's trying to hide anything? Or
Make
she's
an insight check.
faking, trying to remember things as well? 15.
15. You get the idea that she's being quite forthright.
Have I heard of the flow?
Yes, definitely. Yeah. It's the shale flow, which runs directly through the centre of the city. It's the main river that approaches the sea and the estuary forms.
I'm guessing I've probably been there before.
You would have had to cross it multiple times already to get from one side of the city to the other. So you've definitely gone across it. It's big.
Would I know the best fishing spots on it?
You... Roll history.
Maybe. It's on the cusp. 14. Got no plus.
14. Okay. You're not entirely sure. There are a lot of little towns and villages that sort of work their way up, dispersed amongst the city, essentially broken into the quarters, that you think would be suitable, and there's at least 3 that you can think of right now that would probably be quite good at their positioning is.
I'm going to turn around to her and I'm going to say, so by any chance, and this is completely off topic, have you seen anyone wandering around with a very brand new looking black leather jacket and a shiny sword? Gem encrusted even, like very fancy.
No, I well, not this early anyway.
Give Jake a little nudge. See? Nothing to worry about.
Oh, yes, very scary individual. Yes, we're trying to avoid.
Okay, well, thank you for the heads up.
Yes. So, are we thinking these people are fishermen then? Like, did they seem to be, that was their, like, profession? They were fishermen?
They did not seem this way inclined.
Just heavily interested in fish?
I think they like to eat.
Is there any fish which particularly likes pawpaws?
Oh yeah. I'll be drinking my drink. That'd be pawpaw fish. They're quite common around here. You pull them out all the time. They sometimes come out on beach just to get at pawpaw husks people throw down. It's mad.
I'm going to look at Vivian. Sort of looking for some...
She's looking bewildered.
I have heard of
Look back
fish.
at Storm.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why he had the pawpaw fruit. Son of a bitch. Struck again. Well done. Got to look out for those fishermen.
Me too.
Carry on drinking my drink.
How's business going then?
It is good. It obviously could be a little better in the alehouse in the mornings, but what do you expect?
Well, we're here.
Bless you.
Bless you. Thank you. Dara might be able to help with that. Bring in
Yeah.
some customers.
Could you?
Yeah, I mean, I can give it a go.
Well,
She has specific services.
okay. What are these services? Just so.
The ones I provide don't require that much of an eyebrow raise.
Okay.
Oh, they do. They do.
So I suppose you could say I'm somewhat of an entertainer.
Yes, she'll make you feel things.
Okay. So when you say entertainer now,
Not the eyebrow raising kind.
what do you mean?
You know, I
Singing.
provide entertainment.
Playing whistle.
I can.
Oh, she plays
Plays
that
the
whistle
whistle?
so well.
Well, at that,
Is this a
Pretty
euphemism?
Clay will have looked away from the drink and be like,
So when you say you play the whistle,
And the horn.
I'm gonna pick up a table and just start walking towards the door. Open the door, place it down, and go. Show us what you can do.
A live showing.
So,
as long as no one else is here, this is fine for now.
Just you wait till the act starts. They'll be pouring in for the morning ale.
okay, so a demonstration then, I suppose.
It would be nice.
Okay.
Maybe.
Left a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day. And I never lost 1 minute of sleeping till I used to ride on the riverboat here. Big wheels keep on turning, proud Mary keep on burning. We were rolling, rolling, rolling on the river.
Very nice. All right, roll up performance check
Right, that's
with
me.
advantage.
I was going to
it's
say.
a crit fail.
2 crit fails. Nails all the notes, then falls off the chair, smashes and cracks her head open.
22.
Hey, well deserved.
Okay. Well, it seems you don't just play the horn and the whistle then.
I have a few tricks up my sleeve.
Well, it seems you have some pipes of your own as well. I think we probably could come to some sort of arrangement if maybe a portion of what is made is earned. If you fancy. A few hours in the morning.
I don't see why not.
Maybe a few days a week.
I mean, obviously, I am travelling with these wonderful people at the moment, and
Okay.
but I'm sure we
Oh,
can
well.
come to some arrangement.
Well, how about you tell me your availabilities and we can try and work it out around that, and maybe even put something up outside. Say, this is on at this time, and as long as we know in advance, we can always do something.
Of course, we can definitely come to some kind of arrangement like that. I mean, today we are going to go on our travels to do a little bit of investigating. We're going to go maybe do some fishing.
Kick the shit out of some fishermen.
Oh,
Or that, yes.
Okay.
But
Well,
yes, it will definitely
good luck.
fall back. Thank you.
Rather not do that part.
Well, if you're wanting to get that aggression out as fast as possible, I'd suggest just taking the Eastern Road.
okay.
East it is.
I'll down the rest of my drink. Vivian, amazing as always.
Thank you for bringing friends.
No worries.
Thanks for the hospitality.
Our grey cloud says, thanks for the drink.
He's
still just there.
I will down his.
very welcome and just sort of like,
He's going to be staring at you the whole time.
I am not wasting a drink. I'm not pretending you had it either.
but yeah, the drinks are very good actually. They're very much like you could imagine cocktails to be. Didn't quite nail the pawpaw, but it's definitely like tropical.
I'll have to come back here.
Oh, I come here all the time. Next time I come, I'll invite you.
Sounds good. What do you think of it, Doc?
It was good.
Can you taste? Like, or does it just flow down? Like, do you have the sensation of the flavor?
No.
Oh. I mean, it was delightful. I could try and describe it to you if you want at some time.
I'm gonna be looking at you bewildered. Just say, you asked for pawpaw flavour.
Oh, shit.
You look at Vivian like, nice meeting you anyway.
As you walk, it's like turn around. I thought they usually could. He's defective.
That explains a lot.
So you just speak like that, Ian. It's just a running thing.
Should probably try and look into getting them fixed.
I mean, obviously you asked for the pawpaw because you was investigating, weren't you?
Did
It
it
was-
not taste like pawpaw?
Ish. It tasted a lot better than some other things I've drank, so I'd say it's up there.
Still here. We
No,
see
no,
this
you've
for
gone.
a game
Yeah,
of time.
walked out.
Yeah,
I
you've
was
gone.
like, are we
Right, would you
saying
call it a drink?
I was like, what?
Thank you as always. 2 steps away. Shit.
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 Yeah, they're coming here
Tastes a
again.
little bit like it.
What a train wreck.
Has she ever even tried a paw?
Alright, so heading east. Alright. Okay. As you make your way across one of the main pathways, you find yourself coming up to the Shale Flow. One of the bridges that makes its way across, and you have actually crossed this one once before, as you were coming back from the temple and passing the showroom on the way. You traversed over this bridge, but before you get to it, take a look left and right, and you see like a bit of an entrance into the grandness of the Synod Court. You notice those very almost marble-like, very well structured buildings, very governmental, that you've seen once before to your right, and then to the left of you, you see some descending houses of grandiose to more what you saw at the Pesky Sectarian, for example. Not run down in the slightest, but definitely old and weathered. Part of probably what was the original part of the city when it was first founded. You do notice that there's quite a few individuals partaking in some early morning fishing right now. And you can see quite a few down the way, just rods out, a few completely unmanned for the time being. What are you doing?
I'll go to fisherman.
Okay. So, what do you do? Sort of like concentrating, face forwards.
Hey, Sailor, catch much fish today.
Yeah. It is a little slow, but not too bad.
Try waggling the rod.
Okay. Do you fish? You program for that?
No.
Okay.
Trying to hold it in.
As I see this very awkward encounter walk past, and I'll say, just checking their fishing licenses, I see. Smart. Good job, partner. Hi, how are you?
I am fine. With his fishing license.
What it sounds like, you need a license to fish here. Have you not heard about the changes recently? Last 6 months?
Make a deception check.
Oh dear.
While he's doing that,
Why are you making
You were
this
not allowed to
harder?
get away with everything.
can I try?
That's a 5.
Please tell me the guy rolled lower.
No, he did not.
Damn
He
it.
rolled an 18.
Can I try grabbing his rod and
Oh,
waggle
God.
it?
Okay,
let you
as you try and like lean in, his eyes are on you. Like he just moves completely out of the way. He does not want you to do that. If you're gonna try and engage more in that, you're gonna have to like roll to. Are you going to?
I'll just say, trust me, friend.
Yeah, it is okay. I can do this, and you, in fact, both of you. I can tell you're not from around here, and you cannot pull this shit off on locals of the area.
Okay, let's try it another way. I'm going to grab him and hold him over the river
Oh god.
with 2 hands, and I'm going to say, you either have a fishing license or you're going to answer some of my questions.
All right, make an intimidation check.
Do I not need to roll to like lift him up over the water?
This guy's fairly light,
Oh, okay.
and you're pretty. Yeah.
That's another 4. Wow, so that's 7. This guy's not budging.
Okay, you like hang him over the edge, and he's just hovering there now, sort of a little limp, clutching onto your hands, and just goes, "Yeah, I don't know what you're wanting to do here, but I mean, if I'm going in, you're coming in with me."
I mean, he obviously wants your fishing license.
The rest of you just approaching at this point.
I'm just stood in the back. Just,
I'm gonna,
I'm just like.
I'm gonna walk past to the next fisherman.
I'll
just
follow
like-
him.
And then I'm going to
Yeah.
cast Gift of the Gab, and I'm going to say, obviously, we've done a great performance. Well done, everyone. Put the man down.
I'll just start slowly letting him go over the water. I'll be like, really?
Oh!
Right.
Alright, as the spell sort of starts to take effect, only rewriting the last 6 seconds of his memory.
What a great performance.
Genuinely looks confused right now after you came up to him and started showing him how to fish. And then something happened, and you're just placing him back down on solid ground. Yeah, it was, I can't remember, but it must have been good. Was it?
Yes, of course.
Okay,
Best around.
well, very good.
Just ask at the potion tavern thing.
Guzzling potion.
Guzzling potion. They'll tell you. Obviously, the performance he's high on the cards with this group.
You know, the one where everyone steals the tankards.
I know the place, yeah.
So, man, red cloak, locksmith amulet, catching pawpaw fish.
You looking for this man?
Yeah.
Red? No.
He's been trying to say that people are handing out false fishing licenses when you know that there's no fishing licenses here.
That is ridiculous.
I know, it's crazy.
The people, they try and get away with so many things around here.
Well, you know, anything to make a bit of money. So this man.
What's
Seen
wrong with a
anyone
bit of
around?
honest fishing?
Exactly.
I'd quite like to, if he's engaged in conversation, still attempt to use his fishing rod.
He's wary of you. He still remembers. And as you sort of like start approaching, he just like,
Just grab his hand, move it down, and be like, later.
I'm going to look visibly huffed.
Don't you have like a terrifying expression?
Oh yeah.
So you look visibly huffed.
With my hands on my
Yeah.
butt.
with the frightening, menacing, golden, like red
Just
eyes,
kicking your foot like.
but hands on hips,
Okay.
teeth bared,
Like a,
so nonchalant.
like a sassy Terminator.
Oh dear.
I do not know of whom you speak. There is some. If you are you looking for like a local or just?
Not sure. He did leave his pawpaws though.
I mean, I haven't seen anyone with pawpaws, but there's been a new group down the way. They've sort of commandeered this spot that I like to frequent it, but now it seems a little, threatening.
Whenabouts did these guys start coming around?
Well, I'd say on a month or so.
That's fair enough. Have any of them mentioned anything about gizmoting while you've been passing by them?
Yeah, I tried to steer away. I sort of got thrown out of that spot by a couple of them. So I just tried to avoid as much confrontation as possible, really.
That's fair enough.
So you're saying these people are aggressive and they've stolen a fishing spot?
Yeah. Well, I mean, everything is free for all, but they've definitely commandeered it.
This is unacceptable.
That is very mean.
So what do they call you, good sir?
I mean, you can just call me Reynard.
Reynard. There you are. Pleased to meet you.
Yes. Nice to meet you too. You have a big group yourself. You're fishers?
Fishermen.
Stares at you, like, looking confused.
Oh, he's amazing with a fishing rod. Can catch pretty much everything. That's why he kept trying to do his thing. Old trick from where he's from.
Okay. I saw.
Go on, show him.
I'll really quickly go for the rod again.
I really want to see if it works.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Okay.
Well,
What are you rolling?
Oh,
either both of you roll
Well,
or
I'll let
one
you roll
with
it.
advantage.
I don't have good persuasion anyway.
Well, no,
No
one
way.
of them needs to be you.
Oh, okay.
That's me.
So it's either both yours or.
Go on, you roll as well.
unnatural 20.
Mine was 6, so I'm really glad that you rolled.
Alright, as you persuade this individual through sheer curiosity out of more than anything else right now, hands the rod sort of begrudgingly over. It's in your hands.
Okay. I'll look at the rod. I mean, I've got like Terminator eyes. I want to see. Can I see any fish?
Scanning.
Make a perception check.
15.
15. Okay. You sort of glance just below the water surface. You can see a few not too far away.
I'll go for him.
All right. As you cast back, I want you to just roll a sleight of hand.
Crit fail.
Just throw the rod in.
I was so hoping that was going to be good.
So was I.
Yeah.
Amazing.
All right. So as you very very tempered on the finger, you sort of like flick the line back, catch the line on the actual on the rod itself, shoot it forwards, and as you do so, you catch the line and then accidentally pull backwards at the same time, snapping it entirely as the line just breaks off and the actual just the end just starts to sink into the water.
The end of the rod.
Well, the lure, yes. The lure.
Oh, what an amazing trick! Oh, have you ever seen anything like that?
Yeah.
I'll just be staring at him.
No.
I've only seen that trick in, well, very inexperienced fishermen.
How far out did it go?
About 15, 20 feet.
Can I cast Mage Hand and try and pick it back out?
Make a perception check.
Oh dear.
If you are you still around a storm? Have you gone to speak
No,
to the
I
other
think
fishermen?
I've gone further up to chat to some other
Okay.
fish people.
Some of the fish people.
Have I still got
Fisher
half the
people.
rod?
Yeah.
11.
You've got the full rod. It's just the line and the lure that snapped off entirely.
I'll be putting that back in his hands and just closing his hands in.
11.
Okay. You see it just out of reach as it sinks to the bottom of this very heavily flowing river.
Then I suppose I could try and grab a few fish while I were there trying to get it.
What, mage handing
Yeah.
fish? Okay, make a
Trying to grab a £10 fish.
make an Arcana check. We'll see how well you can control this.
19.
Okay.
Oh, it's not bad.
All right. You see one of these fish, not too difficult to spot, that's sort of like swimming along in the actual current itself, and just mage hand, you just slap it as it just slaps out of the water, lands on the side, just starts writhing around as you go over and just like grab hold of it. It's not too big, but it's a fish nonetheless.
I'm going to pass it to him and say, apologies for the lair.
Yeah. It is fine. I'll just take that back actually.
Fishing is all about teamwork. And I'll try and high-five you.
That was a heavy high five.
Resonates through the city.
Yeah, well, I hope you find your guy.
Well,
Could you not mention that we've been asking around if you do see them?
I don't plan on talking to them anyway.
it's fine, because I'm going to pay them a visit for you and tell them to. fuck off out of that spot. Don't you worry.
Don't say it is from me, though.
What was his name again?
Reynard.
Reynard. I'll tell him. Reynard sends his
No,
regards.
no.
Don't you
I will
worry.
make sure.
No,
I am sorry.
I don't want that.
I'm just starting to
Please
walk
no.
off in that direction.
Traitors, I will get.
Sir!
Here, have a pawpaw.
He's not going to do it.
No, don't worry. Max! We are not saying that. Stupid boy.
Good luck with the fish. And I'll tap him on the back.
Just nods to you and turns away, puts his fishing rod down, starts remaking the entire thing.
I swear, I am only 18 and I would not go around naming other people.
Well, why not? They know he's not to be fucked with. Because otherwise I'll come along and then I'll kick the shit out of
Yeah,
him,
no
you know.
names need to be dropped, though.
Ah, well.
There's no names. No
He'll
need for
become,
his name
he'll
to be
become
in
a
the
legend
mix.
among fishermen.
What happens if we're not here? And then something happens to him. We're not going to be here all the time.
Well, you are not to name that poor
Not to
man.
mention that.
We have already done enough damage. We've just broken his fishing rod.
Correction. You broke his fishing rod.
I mean, I thought it. I was really rooting for you.
I was really hoping you actually knew how to fish.
I was very close.
I mean, at least you got the fish. Well, I mean, should we catch up with a storm?
It's probably a good idea because he thinks similar as me. Start running over to him.
Okay.
If you get over there, then I'll have just been chatting to him, and I'll be like, yeah, I mean, I told him not to bring pawpaws down to this pet stream, but they ruin all the rest of the fish, getting them manky fish out of there. Anyway, like I was saying, after this group, people that were after, oh, what's his name now? Gizmating. If you hear anything, we're staying at Sectarian Inn. Alright, love to family.
Yeah.
That way.
Just got this image of like a small boy with a fishing rod. Like.
Even worse, clearly orphan.
Stick with a string on it.
Little tent next to
Looking at you.
What family?
Okay. So, as you regroup,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Walk around for big groups.
Yeah, I'd say look for those people.
Yeah, go to where he was
Had he
saying.
pointed like a specific point, or did he just say
You
further
just said
down?
further down the way.
Okay. Well, yeah, head further.
Okay.
Is there any sort of sticks around or people selling fishing rods by any chance?
There's not many shops around here. These are sort of like houses that almost come to the edge, which is why it's a very popular spot for those that live in these houses, especially. But you don't see anyone trying to sell any rods. You get it's
Okay.
mainly just like local people around here.
Okay.
We can make a fishing rod.
Do you know how?
I mean, I got some rope. If we can find a stick and like an hook that someone's broke on the side, yeah, easy.
I feel like the rope might be a bit too thick for the fish.
It's about the hook. They don't eat the rope.
But you need a line to cast, and the rope is a
Trust
bit
me,
heavy.
I've fished a lot. As long as you get
Why do
past
I
them
not believe
pawpaw
you?
fish, there's plenty in here. Feed a family out this river.
I'm going to approach.
I'm sorry,
fishermen.
did you just say you would fish with rope?
Yeah. Times are hard.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
maybe
approach.
you could. Sorry, maybe you could pull a little off your rope. You know,
If you
Take
want to
it-
break a
take it
rope,
thread.
sure.
fish with a rope.
What about a stick and a knife? You just go woof.
I mean, that'll work.
I'm just going to point to the spear on my back.
Perfect. Just go and spear, that's all you have to do.
Okay. Take my spear off my back and I'll start walking with it. And as soon as I see a group, I'm going to sit down next to them and just start like going into the water, trying to spear a fish.
Okay, alright.
I was sat there really calm.
Oh, fishing and doing that.
Yeah. See if the group like go, bugger off. And then I'll be like, ah, it's you.
Alright, I want...
Oh dear. Why are we doing this?
To find the bad fishermen.
I want two other people
Just one.
to roll a perception check, other than you.
Okay.
Two
Other
other
than
people
you.
Other than him.
Oh,
9. to
Other
roll.
than you.
Other than you.
Sorry.
Perception. Is this just a generic one? Or?
crit fail.
It was
my
almost a crit fail.
No,
Well,
really.
I'm too enamoured by all this surroundings.
It's a 7.
7, alright.
Wow. Oh dear.
Alright.
As if we rolled a 2 and a 1. What's going on?
Alright. As you sit down next to these fishermen, very, very calm, just like in the sort of like common gear.
That's pretty good.
Just still, they've cast out already. They're just watching like the flow of the calming river go by. Very serene, very beautiful. And then you sit down, squashing the grass beside you with like a... Get this spear off your back, you just say like... And then just start... As you're just smacking the water as viciously as possible. You saw a fish. I mean, you can't see it anymore. It is gone. They've gone for like miles now. There are no fish at all. As you sort of like pull back for the final one, feeling a bit like almost like you nearly had that one.
Yeah.
Not best way to fish that way.
I'll look at the end of my
They
spear.
just look at you with like daggers.
I'll look at the end of my spear and I'm going to look at Jade and go, doesn't work.
Oh, I thought it would have. I'm sorry.
And
While
then-
all this is happening, can I nab one of the fishing rods? Because we're after a fishing rod.
Why are
Well,
we?
Because I wanted
Well,
one.
we said, let's get a fishing rod and we just
I want to know what
distracted some
your
fishermen.
what your 2 passive perceptions is, because I know
Perception?
yeah, because you're not involved in this.
Yours is 20, isn't it?
Yeah.
Passive perception.
We will
14.
be
14. All right. They have. I mean, not only are they staring daggers at you right now, but they are just. I mean, they're looking a little bit aggressive. You've just essentially ruined their day. They sort of like start to stand up, and as they do so, you both notice this group not too far away, a little bit in the distance. You can make out a few of the items of clothing that this small group are wearing. They do look familiar. There seem to be about 3 or 4 of them, just like gathered around. They haven't noticed anything about you, from what it seems. You can't 100% tell that it is them, because they didn't seem to have any sort of dress code, but they look similar.
Knowing what you're like for fighting people, whilst you're in the middle of a bait to fight these fishermen, I'm going to catch your eye and be like, that's who we need to be fighting, mate. Come on. That's him.
I'm going to look over it and I'm going to say, we've had reports that people are making a disturbance around here. I'm going to go and deal with them. I'll be right back.
No! Don't!
I'm
God,
gone.
come back!
I'm gone.
You guys in a bit.
Just like picks up a stone and just lobs it at you as you're running away.
It was only bloody pawpaw fish anyway. On the show. It's leaving.
And then as I get to you, I'll go, let's go.
How many fishermen were in this like little group?
There looks to be 4 of them, from what you can see.
Just like, I'm sorry.
Oh no, there was 2 in
Okay.
this one.
Yeah. I'm sorry for what those guys did. And I'll just hand them a gold each.
That is so weird because I was going to do exactly the same. And I'd have seen him get his money and be like, well,
I was gonna say,
Put your coin purse
there's nothing
back.
stopping. There's nothing stopping.
Alright, as soon as you hand the gold over, he just like, hey, there's no problem. The fish will come back.
Catch up.
You are quickly learning. Gold gets you away with a lot of things.
Okay. Are you sprinting towards
Yeah,
them
we're
then?
both running.
Oh,
I
yeah.
presume.
Yeah.
100%.
Alright. Who else is doing that?
I'm going to be running after them
Yeah.
to try and stop them
Alright.
from going in all hammers blazing.
I'm just gonna keep back, but just have my hand on my holster.
Okay.
I'm going to misty step to them.
Okay.
Not the men, to these guys running.
Alright.
And I'm just going to say, stop!
Okay. Alright, as you're sprinting full force towards them, you see a small wall that's sort of like just dividing you. You can see them above it, and they would be able to see you if their eyes were not on the coursing river in front of them. And as you start to get into full sprint, Daira just pops up straight in front of you. As you nearly...
Yes?
Guys! Not having a plan for these things is going to get us in trouble.
We have a plan.
What's your plan? You can't just beat the shit out of everyone that you meet.
Headbutt the first one, and then judging by how the other ones deal with it, I'm then going to start hitting those as well.
Well, maybe, find out who they are first and what they're all about. These guys, they might not necessarily be the bad guys.
They hurt our fishing friend.
They just took his spot.
I mean, that's grounds for a beating anyway,
It's
as far as I'm
child's
concerned.
play. We can't beat everyone we meet.
Listen, right? We work like this. Rage starts it. I help him. We get the info.
Well, guess what? We're actually part of a group now, and maybe it's a bit at the moment, and maybe it's better to deal with things a little more appropriately.
I'm here. Sorry.
Jade, stop this nonsense.
What are you doing?
We're gonna go and have a friendly chat with those people over there. Wink at you.
Yes, I saw that. No. You're not going to get information from them if you're going to beat them up. Also, we are wanting to try and get information for Gizmoting. I don't think beating up the people that we need this information from is going to help us.
Are these guys still in the area? Or are they just, walking somewhere?
They were fishing, weren't they?
They were fishing.
Oh, okay.
How far are they? Because I'll try and go up to them.
Oh, God, he's gone. He's gone.
No. I'm gonna try and get in front of you.
The doctor just starts to walk off.
Stop!
Shout over, nice day for fishing, ain't it?
Okay.
Let's see if these guys instantly recognise it.
Alright.
I'm just going to be peeking
So-
behind the wall now, just like...
Alright, all of you are sort of peeking behind the wall as the doctor just starts to march towards them, shouting this. You watch as one of them turns and double takes and hits the other guy and just goes pointing at you, and then they just start to run in the opposite direction.
Oh, I think they remember him.
I'm chasing them.
I'm going to bonus action. I'm going to use my supernatural speed.
Okay.
So that means
He's
that I
going
can,
anyway.
as a bonus action, I can dash. So you're going to see all my muscles tense. I'm going to go. I'm just going to start bombing
there
after
you
them.
All right. Well, on that note,
did nothing.
we're probably gonna roll initiative then.
Hey! I probably shouldn't have made it.
You are quite recognisable.
Natural 20.
I
So
was trying to do it in a friendly manner.
Okay.
No, but
Or
you
22.
were trying to kill them last time, or trying to stop them at least.
Five.
You're a 7-foot robot.
15.
Oh, I'm so glad I'm not first. It's
Natural 20 or 22.
Same as me.
Roll for it.
it's a good plan.
Wait, if you both got 22.
Yeah, and both got natural 20s.
Nice.
All right.
8.
3. 8. We both rolled 0, but you go first.
Oh dear.
You
And Doctor?
11.
We didn't start this fight.
No.
You know?
Who didn't?
You're basically our BF, our big friendly robot, aren't you?
I think you're about
Yeah.
to.
Okay, right. Well, I think what we'll do there, because I think it's a very good moment to do this. We'll go on a break
That sounds about right.
as we unveil the table and get set up. All right, so we will be back in about 15 minutes. So
See you in 15.
see you then.
Bye. See you in a bit.
No.
Okay, welcome back.
Hello.
We are fully battle ready. Let's
I
get
am
that.
battle ready.
Let's get that on. There we go. That's not too bad.
Is it alright?
Reposition slightly.
Is the camera settings okay? Because I kind of guessed it.
Yeah, camera settings are looking good.
Yay!
All right, you can see your little guys in the distance.
Looking amazing.
They are looking very fancy. I wish they looked as detailed as that on camera.
Right now, they're blobs.
Little dots.
Little tiny blobs. Aw.
All right. So, straight back into the action. Let's go. We're in initiative. 2 of us have rolled nat 20s. You've been charging at these individuals that were fishing and immediately just left everything, threw everything on the floor and started darting off in a particular direction. So, as that occurs, and it becomes your turn, Grom.
Yeah, I don't think I'm too desperate for catching up with. I didn't realise they were that close. Do we have 34?
Oh no, I don't have them.
Good on you.
Oh right. I'm so short I couldn't see you. I was like, I do.
Take one of each.
Oh, there's water.
Or by the river.
There is a river, yes.
Hence the song.
Yeah. Yeah, I just made that connection now.
Oh dear.
Oh wow, I'm slow tonight.
It's fine. What I will do is I'll fire my revolver down at their feet and just shout to them, "Stop! We just want to chat."
Okay.
He's fired.
Yeah. The best way to make people see.
I want you to roll an intimidation check.
It's one of those non-lethal shots.
Let me put it this way. You want to roll low.
Okay. Well, it's a 5.
Okay.
pretty good.
Alright. It comes across in a manner that isn't intimidating. I like that. Alright, so as you fire down at the ground and a little burst of the dirt comes up from the impact, turn round and like one of them sort of like holds up the hands a little bit and like looks to the others. You're not entirely sure on exactly what they're going to do, but it looks like they might be considering it. I'll have you roll an insight check.
That's 22.
It's good.
Okay.
Low when I needed it, and high when I needed it.
You get the idea that they definitely have something else in mind than simply talking. You don't exactly know what it is, and you're the only person that knows that right now. But is that the end of your turn?
For now, I'll say it as Max is on his way past. I'll say, Careful, they might be up to something.
Alright. Max.
Okay, as I'm running past and I hear this, I'm going to grin. I'm going to take out my battle axe. I'm going to go, "Ah!" and I'm going to rage.
Okay.
So as I rage, because I've activated that supernatural speed, I can bonus action dash.
Yep.
So I'm going to bonus action dash 60 feet towards them. So I think that'll get me, well within range.
You can get you right in the centre of them if you want.
I'll probably get like just to the first two.
Okay.
I'm going to turn my blade so it's not blade out, but more like side
on.
of the axe. And I'm going to just aim for the first one's head and try and collide them both into each other.
Alright. Roll to hit.
Okay.
I just wanted to chat.
You said he had something else in mind.
Don't worry, he's got this.
Yeah,
do it immediately.
19 to hit.
19 to hit.
A 19 does hit, yes.
Okay.
Oh dear.
That's 11 points of bludgeoning. What was it? Yeah.
Could we slash it in if you're trying to cut his
Well,
neck
I'm
off?
hitting with like the
Oh,
blunt, so I'm just trying to like knock him to the floor rather than kill him right now. But hey, it could turn that way. And as I've like hit him, does it knock one or both to the ground? I'm hitting him in the face.
I'd say they were definitely anticipating it as you screamed at them and wrenched the battle axe off your back and smacked them in the face. He sort of like takes the brunt of the impact. It definitely knocks him for 2, but on his feet, this individual.
I'm going to hold the battle axe to my side. I'm going to say, Marrow is full form now.
Okay.
Completely took over. Where are you going? As I just ready to.
Okay. Immediately, like just drawing out this this scimitar, trying to deflect against you. Is that the end of your turn?
It is, yes.
Okay. Storm.
Awesome. Seeing you charging and fighting them all. Follow suit. So I'll move my 30 feet this way. So I'm going to move 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to bonus action Misty Step.
Oh, okay.
And I'd like to be sort of like back to back with rage and attacking this guy.
Okay.
So I've got you back, buddy. Just mark enough to have used that. And then taking my greatsword out of its holster, which I haven't done in a while. It's massive. I'm going to try and slam it down on him using Spirit Blade, so that it's going to like shimmer blue, like ghostly visage.
Okay. Alright, roll to hit then.
Let's see if it does hit. It didn't last 2 times. I think. Nope. 8 to hit.
No, it doesn't hit.
No.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely recognise these guys, not from the fact that they're wearing a particular uniform of types. It's not that they're wearing just basic cloths like all the other fishermen. They are wearing leathers, and as you gently caress their leathers with your sword, it doesn't seem to penetrate through.
And I'll be like, looking at it like it's broken, I'll be like, I am going to kill you. Just wait. That's the end of my go.
Okay. Doctor.
Right, I mean, probably not going to work now, but I'm still going to try and defuse the situation. So I'm going to shout over, ignore these guys, it has just been a bad day of fishing, and I'm going to try and like do a fake cast of like a fishing rod and be like, let's just talk, and try and like really...
I don't know what your character is.
It's a mess.
I just can't
just a mess.
decide.
Okay. I want you to roll a persuasion check.
It's alright, if he doesn't like play along, he's just gonna.
Persuasion. 19.
19. All right. He looks towards you after the two things that you have said that are relatively non-threatening despite your physique. Looks past the individual being attacked right now, looks past at you through the battle axe and through the giant greatsword being thrust in his general direction and just yells at you. Just goes, I mean, if you can talk him out of this, then sure, whatever.
Calm down, guys. Calm down.
All right, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I'll just be like,
Okay. All right, Jade.
Oh, I will run up to a doctor.
Careful of glasses.
obviously,
No, it's the.
Oh, back.
Ah, it's that.
Okay. And I'll just be like, sorry, are we not fighting or what's going on? No?
no,
Prefer if we defuse the situation.
fighting is never necessary.
Okay. I will, is it an action or a bonus action to take a potion?
You tell me.
I think it's bonus.
Is it a bonus?
If it's to apply to yourself, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
are you talking general
Yeah,
rules?
if I just, yeah.
All right, yeah. If it's to yourself, I believe it's a bonus action. If it's to someone else, it's an action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or that's how we play it.
Yeah, I will take my swiftness potion that I had this morning from my experimental elixir, and I will.
Right, you whip off one of the potions attached to your belt as you whip back the cloak, revealing many potions on your.
I'll just be like, oh, hello, it's okay, don't worry, we're just here to talk. I know my friends are getting a bit hasty, but it's okay. I'm with that robot man over there. We just want to talk. Oh yes. Oh.
Like, they turn around and sort of just like trying to diffuse the situation. Like they've got weapons drawn, but they're sort of like holding them half up right now. Things are a bit tentative, depending on the actions of certain individuals in the group.
I used the blunt bit of the axe, I don't know what you mean.
Just friendly gesture.
But yeah, is that the end of your turn? Okay. Dara.
Oh no, couldn't go too soon.
There's only one other person, and that's them, because they rolled a crit fail.
Really?
Oh dear. Oh dear.
So I'll
Dear.
move 30 feet and then use my action to dash to them as well. Just get the 60.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm going to hold action for now. Because if they attack...
What are you holding?
I'm going to hold Dissonant Whispers.
Right, okay. Is that an area cast?
I think it's a
It's
direct.
within 60...
A
within
person?
60
Yeah,
foot,
single
yeah.
person.
Okay, so who are you aiming?
A humanoid.
Yeah. So
yeah.
one individual.
So one of them. Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Is it going to be like the nearest one to you?
I like the guy at the front here.
Guy at the furthest, okay.
So if they do anything, I'll
Yeah.
cast them.
Okay. Alright, that brings us all the way to them. And looking at you two, they're gonna hold the weapons in hand and just like edge back a little bit and just say, so you only wanna, what you wanna talk about then?
I mean, you seem pretty against Gizmo Tink, right? It sounds interesting.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say so much just against them.
Against what they're trying to do in the city?
Just
I'm guessing, like some people here, it's more for the money,
yeah.
more for the gold.
Some would say that.
Oh, that's a bit boring, but who's paying you then?
Well, I mean, that'd be between us. You can't just go giving up names like that.
Oh, I know. But how would we go about maybe joining?
I mean, we're not looking for any additionals.
Most of the time when you find the people that you really need, you aren't looking at all. It's like love, really. Wouldn't you like a nice little, well, not little, but 7-foot robot on your side? You went running as soon as you saw him.
Well, we heard what happened to one of our men at the
The pawpaw man.
what?
The pawpaw man. He had a bag of pawpaws.
We found you through him.
You found us through a bag of pawpaws.
Correct.
Very resourceful. You can see why you might want us on your side.
Well, I mean, what do you want?
Just some information. Maybe
Okay.
to join.
Work,
Well, yeah.
basically.
Fish.
At the end of the day, we're just looking for God like you.
I'm gonna grab his sword so that like some of my blood starts trickling down it, so I stay raged should I need to.
Okay, so you're like self-inflicting.
Are you
And
still
push
Meryl?
it into my hand, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna look him in the eyes and say, either you answer our questions or I see what your insides look like.
Okay.
Okay, I guess.
You take 2 points of bludgeoning damage. I'd say as this conversation is going on, actually, this is halved as well, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, over the course of this conversation so far, and a little bit further on, you'll take 9 points of damage. That's already halved.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I don't exactly make the rules round here.
I mean, obviously, we don't mind coming speaking to the boss, so to speak.
All right. Well, all right. Follow us then.
You are darling.
I'll let go of the blade and assume Max.
Okay. All right. As they start to lead the way, they head towards this very almost derelict-looking stone-built house. Head on over to it and just give a few raps on the door in a very melodic style.
I'm going to try and memorise that.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
With it being melody, I'm assuming I'm not going to have too much trouble.
Yes, I mean the obviously more rhythm based, but
More,
yes,
more
but
rhythm
it's
based than Proud Mary, come on.
yes. But yes, I'd say both of you actually, I would believe to be able to memorize this. The door sort of like creaks open. You don't see anyone there. It's sort of like dark shadows. A few whispers are met, exchanged. And the door gets opened further ajar as they start to pile on in. The last guy staying right at the back. And come on then, if you want to speak to them.
Can I just get a sense of how they are? Like, are they trying to trick us, or
Make
are
an
they,
trying to
insight
lead
are
us
they
into a trap.
scared about this? Like,
Make an insight check.
insight.
Can I join on that?
Yes.
Can I make sure before we go this clear death trap that Grey Cloud is bank safe?
Okay.
I can't remember if I said he was gone, but I don't want him getting piled up.
Yeah.
So-
Unnatural 20. But
18.
Okay. I'd say both of you would be able to feel the tension in the air. You're not entirely sure on what is going to happen, but you get a bad feeling.
Do I get the sense that we're going to get backstabbed?
You're not entirely sure. That's what you get.
I suppose I can tell if they're scared themselves. Like, would they be feeling this dark kind of tension, or is it coming from them?
You don't feel. Oh yeah, it's like the feeling's definitely coming from them, as well as like looking on into this room. You see 4 other individuals. You see like a table and like a ladder going up into another part of this stone chamber. Everything's very sort of like exactly as you'd imagine behind the scenes. There's just like some haphazard barrels in the corner, a few crates and such, and you get a bad feeling overall from the individuals themselves. You do get this sense of immense tension that is being pulled tighter and tighter, like a band or a rope that is slowly becoming untwined.
Hey
So-
guys, you need to relax a bit, you know? You know, you're welcoming us into your little home here.
Well, you're
You're making us feel nervous.
asking for work.
Yes. Doesn't mean we have to go in all tense and serious.
Well, it doesn't mean you have to cut our heads off at first sign of contact, but
Doesn't mean you have to run away from our poor friend. He was just asking how the fishing was going and you just run.
And I used the blunt end of the axe.
Still looking at hurt though.
That head business, that one ain't personal. Like we said, we're after work. I mean, I'm sure you've done some dodgy stuff for work. I made sure his spirit went where it should go. It's not personal.
yeah, well, I mean, there's not much attachments here anyway, but
Oh, so you're not like a little family?
well, we know each other.
It's not exactly like that in this kind of business.
His head was very attached.
Well, not eventually.
Okay, well, are you coming in or not?
Oh, yes. I'll go trotting in. She's just going in.
Alright.
I'll follow him.
I'll stick very close to you.
Axe still in hand, just walking with it.
Alright.
I guess we're going in.
Alright.
I'll stick close with David.
Not a gigantic room. A little cramped with this many people inside.
Cozy.
guy comes out, sort of from the shadows behind this this table. Just sits down on this chair with a drink in hand. Alright, so I'm told you a lot of looking for work.
That'd be correct.
Well, what do you do?
So much, really.
I am a pretty good fisherman.
We have a menagerie of skills, I guess one would say. Can be sneaky at some points, can start a ruckus, or something simple as just causing distraction.
Alright, well, I guess that can be useful, but we're sort of trying to get set up here ourselves, and well, we've made contacts. We don't want people messing it up that we don't know, and we don't know what side you're on, if you are on any side.
What side are you on?
The one that pays the most.
Oh, that's the side I'm on then as well.
Not me.
Stopped being on sides a long time ago. Coin is how I rule.
However, obviously, that would be barring Gizmo Tink. And you already take out a job with them, didn't you?
I wouldn't say take out. They shouted something and we were like,
They
oh,
said
we'll take that up.
50 gold, bring him here. First offer of work,
I'm
50
sure you'd
gold,
have done the same.
brought him there.
Well, they do pay stupid money, especially for what they wanted.
So, I'm assuming then that you had been offered a job to get Mr. Gizmo Tink.
Well, I mean, the job was to create disturbance of sorts, make sure things don't go as planned, and the bonus would have been if he died, but, you know, no one's ever done that.
And was that the cartel? Is that the offered you that job?
Well, like I said, I can't say any names, but I'm sure you'll understand if you're in any sort of line of business similar.
So have you been paid any further to cause disturbances? If so, we might have a good target for you if you're trying to get to Gizmotink.
What do you mean by a target?
Well, his workshop is a venue where people spend extraordinary money on weird mechanical things.
Yeah, I mean, everyone knows of the workshop.
Hit there, cut off the majority of his revenue stream, get some nice things that you could potentially use against him.
Yeah, but, I mean, I know I might look stupid, but I'm not about to take on the showcase.
Nah.
The
Most-
showroom is like,
It'll be so heavily guarded.
yeah.
I went in there.
Yes.
Just a lot of staff. Didn't look too hard. I even went into the main weapons stash room.
Yeah, but
2
you
people max.
didn't cause any issues.
You don't have to straight away.
I'm gonna get my parrot out and be like, it's not that heavily guarded. I mean, if you know what you're doing. Spin it right in and put it back.
I mean, if you if you manage to take that from there, then that's, I mean, it is only a trinket, but it's still impressive, I guess. Yeah, I mean, the stuff that they have on proper guard, that's the stuff that you'd really be wanting if you're not wanting to sell trinkets the rest of your life anyway.
Like I said, disturbance. The staff gather round. Just us walking in was enough to make the majority of them follow us. But the question is, you must have somewhere if you'd be willing to hit it we want to sell them to. And there's only 2 people, as far as I know, in the city who will be able to sell those things. One being the cartel, and the other one being the badger.
Okay, I mean, you clearly have your own informants round here.
Poor traders mainly.
What is it with you and pawpaws?
You learn a lot from them.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
Could I ask, are you local to here then? Because you said you're trying to set up this group, you know?
Well, no.
No? You're not local?
No.
Oh, well, I'm local. I could help out.
No, I mean, we've been here a couple years. We're pretty.
Have I ever, like, seen them about or heard?
Make a history check.
Just happens to be a logo on the wall.
History. 12?
12. Okay. I mean, you know there's a lot of business that goes down behind the scenes. A lot of these things happen without anyone's knowledge at all. You've never heard of these individuals, but you don't.
Doesn't necessarily mean that
Doesn't mean that they haven't been here. You don't know everyone. It's a big place. But I mean, if you're wanting to take, you're essentially going to be taking some of our work away.
Are we?
I mean, you would be.
I think it was more that we would work with you.
Well, we're not looking to. I mean, we've got plenty manpower here.
Are there any faces that I've seen walking around? Any just wondering.
No, you don't recognise them, other than any sort of like ones that you caught a glimpse of the other day.
Is there just 8 of them currently in here?
Yes.
Okay, I'll look at them and I'll say, and how many men of these are worth? Because you're going to need more than 8 if you're going to be taking on Gizmatink. I reckon that big fella who's carrying would probably take at least 3 or 4 of you.
Well, he certainly can hold himself. He's mainly powered on contraptions, though.
What better way to stopping them with some of Gizmatink's contraptions?
I don't see how it's possible to hit something big like you're saying, though, and get away with it. You'd need someone to fall for it.
Depends who your benefactor is and how well they can hide you, and
Well-
finding someone
in this scenario, we'd be your benefactor. So who you getting to fall?
Someone who's easily bribed, maybe down on the luck. Could always find someone in the casino. And if you... Sorry, go on now.
I'll just randomly look at one of the people next to me like they're going to take the fall for it.
Just shiftily looks back at you.
Couple of gold in the right hand. The right words. Get paid to go into a shop, steal a trinket.
I'm just wondering, why would we go after the Gizmotink shop? Is it still your aim to create distractions, or?
I mean, we haven't received any of sorts since.
Okay.
How often do you normally get your jobs?
Well, whenever they come in.
Has
think
that
our
same
next meeting's in a couple of days.
Has that same person given you jobs in the past, other than
Oh, plenty.
so multiple jobs from the same person? Have they been to do Gizmotink as well?
Yeah, a few.
Any jobs that I'd have known about? That made the news or something?
I mean, none that have not already been broadcast. Quite public. As long as we get away with it, keep ourselves down. It's a big city.
It is.
Exactly why with the right distractions, you could easily make out with at least a few things with 80, depending how strong your men are.
This is quite a tense situation. So, you two have been quite quiet. So I'm guessing that you're probably just watching. Or what I want you to do is just roll a perception check for me.
16.
21. Wow.
Okay. Alright. You notice a couple of them, like, in the room are sort of, like, shuffling about. One of them just, like, nonchalantly just, like, sharpening the blade on, well, with another blade. And you notice, Doctor, that there's a look between this gruff-looking leader and one of the fellows towards the back of the room. I'd like you to roll an insight check.
18.
Of course.
18. Okay. Whatever it is that look was, it was hidden very much from view. But you managed to catch the tail end of it, and you watch as the individual starts to walk on over, just shuffling really, towards this battered old looking chest. The look was definitely of do something or do it. What are you doing?
I'll walk on over to where he's walking on over to.
Okay, this is at like the back of the room. So as you sort of like start to make your way forwards, and the individual is like opening up the chest at this point, You watch as the guy, the main leader at the table, just stands up, like flinging the chair backwards, and just strides into your way and just goes, "Well, I mean, we can probably come to some sort of agreement, can't we?"
Can we insight? See what kind of agreement he means. Like, does he mean agreement as in he's going to kill us all? Or agreement that we're going to help him kill people?
What a heck of an agreement.
Make an insight check. You have no.
Oh, you.
You have no reason to suspect anything as such other than the actual tension of the room right now.
As the main dude.
Still don't.
And still don't.
The main dude steps to old doctor. He's one of our buds. I'm going to step sort of in front of the doctor, but right up into his face and say, "Step off."
Well, suit yourself then. And as he backs off,
Oh, no.
you watch as
I'm going
this
on
guy unleashes this bolt of electricity that just flies through the centre of all of you.
Can I cast my spell now, or has it been too late?
Oh, it is far too late. We're back into initiative right now.
Really hope
Also, I need everyone to be in this room. And oh yeah, that's the guy at the end. Oh, there's the chest.
Hey, Andy.
Check you out!
Yeah, look at that. I
That's like you planned it.
I put a chest in the room.
I did hope it would be like balloons and
Not that you can
friendship
actually-
or something.
Oh, you can. Oh, yeah, you can actually see it on the
Yeah?
tiny
Hey.
chest in the corner.
Who's the leader? 'Cause
You're at the. So he stepped out of the way now.
And I'll be
So,
right
yeah,
next to you in
and
this
you're-
room.
And I was with you as well, so I'll be close by.
Yeah. So, like I said, it's cramped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's another 4 of them to go in, yeah?
Yeah.
At least,
there
we
is.
don't,
Yeah,
have,
it's very
at least we
cramped.
don't have to worry about
Oh.
movement.
That's true.
Just
As-
swing the sword around.
Well, one of them's outside the door still because they were guiding you in.
So you were like in front of me. weren't you?
Yeah.
Nah,
Before we
they'd
go into battle,
probably
can I work out what
just
triggered
beside
him
both of you,
to
don't you?
decide that?
Like behind us. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
you're
'cause I was-
basically wherever's left.
Yeah, alright.
Like, from an
from an
inside.
inside.
Yeah,
Like,
Sorry,
what
did you just say
specifically
I'm
it
wherever's left and you put me in front of the giant guy with an axe?
was? Just going to place you in front.
On the
He's
table.
going on table.
Yeah, sure. He just jumped straight up onto the table.
Ready for action.
Alright.
Gaston.
Just put him coming in.
Like, was it?
That is a packed room.
Boring
It's going to be a
blitz.
tough situation.
Okay, so, I mean, that's going to hit. I mean, 2 of them are going to have to. They're going to be rolling with advantage, but 2 of their own are going to have to dodge out of this. So I need Doctor, Storm, Dara, and Crom to make dexterity saving throws. And 2 of them are also going to. Wow, okay, they need to roll again. Okay, they fail. Good. That's perfect.
Unnatural 20.
18.
Oh my god.
21.
Okay.
Nice.
Alright.
10.
Yes! Gotcha!
Yes.
I knew it would be you that dies.
We all knew.
It was an instant death rate.
Did I say lightning bolt? I meant disintegrate.
Okay, so all of you are dealt 13 points of lightning damage, halved, except from Crom.
How much was it? Sorry.
13.
That's 7.
7, yes.
That hurts. That shit hurts.
Is it back into initiative?
You're okay, right?
Previous initiative.
Oh, you down?
No.
Oh, do you want to struggle?
We'll resume initiative again. Straight off the bat, as everyone jumps into action, one of them jumps onto the table. The lightning bolt sort of like fires through all of you, blasting open the door and slamming through one of their own. Crom.
That shit hurt. just double check.
How's that sniper looking?
Not very well.
Start to hip firing it.
I'm just having a very bad time in this very short space.
Just trying to get it off your back, you're like,
And so it begins.
Hooking on the backpack. Come on!
can you move?
Not
Thanks.
really. I can't really take much in terms of shots either. Otherwise I'll probably get killed. No, I'm prioritising my own survival right now. I'm just going to dodge.
Okay, so you're taking the action to dodge. Okay, is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Alright. Max?
Rage. Just rage.
You are so angry right now.
Yeah, so angry. I'm going to say probably because I've still got my battle axe in my hand, but I don't think I'm going to be able to like swing as such because of the amount of people. So the dude in front of me who just said, have it your own way then. I'm just going to smash him in the face
Okay, yeah.
with like this spiky
Blunt,
bit, trying
yeah.
to get in his chin. Oh no, still with a blade, just like...
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, roll to hit.
18.
That hits, yes.
What the hell's the right dice? That's 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
No, it'd probably be slashing, so yeah. I'm going to spend 1 madness point to
Okay.
attack again.
Alright.
So I'm going to go and then power another one into his chin again.
Alright.
Sounds like fun.
17 to hit.
That hits.
That's 10 slashing damage.
Oh, okay. Alright, as you double tap this guy in the chin, you bust that thing open.
And as I've done that again, shifted blue instantly. And just big smile across my face. And I'll say, my way's the best way. Flush it.
Okay. Right, Storm, you're up.
Right, so the guy next to me, hopefully stuff actually works this time. I'm going to cast first level Searing Smite, and I'm also going to use my action to use Spirit Blade, so my blade will go ghostly again.
Right.
I'm just going to try and stab him with it.
Awesome. Let's go.
Unnatural 20.
That'll hit, yeah.
So
That'll
needs
do
to
it.
make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. That's brilliant. Let's get their stats up here. Oh, okay. I mean, I shouldn't have checked that. I should have looked at the dice first. That's a natural 4.
So that is then 10.
Doesn't have a plus 10.
Just normal damage from the sword. This is magical fire damage from the Searing Smite. Is 5. So 15.
So 15.
And then necrotic damage. Another 4, so it's 19 damage.
Okay.
Altogether. I'm just going to try and stab him straight through the gut with it.
Alright. Is that the same guy, or is
Yeah.
that... That's the same guy. Alright, he's looking rough.
I'm not looking quite as enthused as you about the fight, but I'm like, alright. Room full of people in this.
Okay.
Time.
Alright, yeah, the searing blade sears straight through them. And
They're on fire now, by the way.
yeah, they're also on the floor and on like one knee right now. They're looking rough. Which brings us to Doctor.
I'm going to say violence is not the answer, but I am going to try and flip the table with that guy on it and try and pin him up against the wall.
Okay. Alright, roll a strength check.
Try and take him out of the fight.
Like it.
6.
You get up to the table, and then you look up, and your eyes sort of like focus on him, and you realise that this guy is pretty big. He's very big. You start to heave, and it's not budging at all. You spend your whole action trying to flip this table up, and it sort of like lifts up a tiny bit, but
Okay, well, if I can, I'll still try and calm the tensions, but I'll say, you must work out. Make yourself make me feel good about himself.
all right.
Compliment bot.
Is this the guy that you just stabbed in that?
No.
No, that's a different guy.
You must
Okay.
work out.
Jade, you're up.
Okay, there's a guy just in front of me, isn't there? So I am.
There's like no room to move in here at all.
It's like this.
Yeah.
I am going to take one of the bottles from my side and my rose quartz, and I'm going to turn the cogs of harmony and shake it, and then cast poison spray
Okay.
onto the guy in front of me.
All right.
And
Is that a target specific? It is target
no,
specific as well, isn't it?
think
It's
it
10
is.
foot.
Yeah, but it's an individual. I don't think it
Yes,
hits.
no,
Alright,
it's yeah.
poison.
Poison.
Yeah.
Hold on, hold on, wait,
It says you send your hand toward a creature.
Yes,
But,
it is one.
yes, and he has to do Constitution save.
Constitution. Okay. I mean that. Yeah, no. 10.
We like low rolls.
Yay! I did damage. Oh come on! It was like tilting on 6. So that's a 4 poison damage.
Okay.
Better than 0.
Better than 0. And after that, I would like to. I will go over to Crom, who
Mhm.
is next to me. Yes. And from my other side, I will get out a sort of salve, and I'm just going to rub that on a piece of his skin that I can see, and cast Cure Wounds.
Oh.
Okay.
And,
Yeah, you can just about reach him.
5.
yeah. That is some 6 HP.
Nice. Watch me still get hit though.
Okay. That the end of your turn?
Yes.
Dara.
So the big guy at the back here,
Yes.
I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers on him.
Okay.
So he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Oh my god. That's an 11.
Yep, and he fails.
Yep. What are these rolls? I'm gonna roll good on to hits.
Annoyingly, probably.
I can feel it.
So that's
The thing is,
13
You're gonna hit
points
me.
of damage.
it's going to be disadvantage, and they're both going to be nat 20s.
And then he must immediately use his reaction, if available, to move as far away as its speed allows away from me.
Alright. He just slams into the wall behind him. Like
Bang! Knocked out.
And then I am going to cast Healing Word on Crom.
He's gonna
Specific damage.
He's gonna actually back up into the corner.
13 damage. Wow.
Some whispers.
Alright, so yeah, he backs up behind the table and sort of like starts to hide from you.
What did you whisper?
It's actually just an out of tune piece of music, like something that sounds really bad.
Yeah, okay.
Just gets the flute and plays all the notes.
So yeah, casting Healing Word on Crom, and that's 5.
Nice.
Just so that you know, instead of Cure Wounds, I did Healing Word because I realised I used my action to do poison
Right,
spray
yes.
for them. Yeah, I got them confused.
Fuck you!
And then I'll end my turn there.
Alright, that brings us to them. Oh my
The
god.
guy that's on fire.
Yes.
needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, he's so. I'm so glad that didn't land in. That was a natural. Okay, it's an 8 anyway.
So he takes
Oh.
Good job.
4 fire damage.
Okay, so he had 4 health.
Oh, he's dead.
How do you want to do this?
So, yeah, as he's kneeling on the ground, fire burning, just starts screaming out, and then just immediately just slams into the ground, starts smouldering.
That was the leader.
That was not the leader, no.
I'm gonna look at Storm and say
Which one
he
was-
had it
was
his
it?
own way.
This one.
It's the one straight in front. Oh, no, it's this guy, because...
The guy who did the poison spray on?
If that
Yeah.
doesn't stop the fight, nothing will.
Yeah.
The guy burning to death.
You're-
While it was his go.
Oh, no.
Okay,
It's been like 6 seconds of screaming because he's just dead.
alright, so... You're off the charts. Right, there's 2 outside, so they can't make attacks because they're blocked in the entrance. Alright, I mean, 2 of them are going to have to... Well, one of them's definitely going to have to make 2... yes.
Disadvantage.
It's 2 attacks against Crom. So...
Good luck, mate.
Alright. That was... I didn't need disadvantage on that. Okay. Let's just roll the second one. Alright, I mean that might hit. It's a 13.
That just misses.
Oh! These are so bad rolls!
I'll take my wins when I have them.
Alright, there's going to be 2 attacks against you.
Okay.
They're much better. That's a 16 and a 21.
They both hit.
Excellent.
Oh no!
That's what I like to hear.
I don't.
Okay, so that is 16 points of slashing damage, as both of the attacks hit with the scimitar that he pulls out. That corpse is...
It's taking all the room up.
No, just leave it, because you can't walk over the corpse anyway.
Oh,
Still
yeah.
smouldering.
Yeah. Alright, so there's going to be 2 attacks against Daira. Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
Excellent. I'm guessing that a 5 doesn't.
No.
Oh my god. Alright, that's 4 slashing damage. That's the lowest it can roll. This is going well. Okay, there's going to be 2 attacks on yourself, Storm. That's a 9 to hit, and a 19.
Just misses nothing.
Okay, not too bad on the damage. Alright, so we got 7 points of slashing damage on yourself. There's going to be 2 attacks on the Doctor. Again, I rolled a natural 4. And at least one of them hits, because that's a 22. So that is 8 points of slashing damage. And...
I like to think it was a guy on the table that hit him. He's like, why are you hitting me?
it is the guy on the table. Yeah, sort of just like stabs him in the face. This little blade sticking out the bottom of his shoe. Okay,
Did you say one of them missed? Who missed me though?
the same guy, he did 2 attacks
Okay.
against you.
Okay.
Mhm.
I can use a superiority dice to do a manoeuvre.
Well, don't tell me what you can do, what are you doing?
I'm going to use. Is it? How do you say that?
Riposte or something.
Riposte.
Oh, riposte, yeah.
Use a reaction if you miss with a melee attack.
You get to hit, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
it.
you can do that.
Nice.
So, yeah, you're going to
Get him.
expend that superiority dice to riposte
Yeah.
and strike back. So, do you just pull out
Well, it's
one of
just
your
a weapon
weapons?
attack.
Yeah.
Can I just use? Can I not use a weapon? Can I use? Okay, because I don't. I don't really. Hurt.
I mean, do you want to try and lift the table up again?
Oh, if I can do that. Yeah.
I'll allow that. Yeah. roll a strength check again.
It's a goddamn pacifist.
strength check. That is 12.
A 12. Okay.
Does it get any higher?
you lift up the table. You don't slam him against the wall, but you lift it up to the point where it's sort of like past that 45-degree angle, and he starts to just slide off the end of it. It's quite an uncomfortable like gaze between your two like locked eyes as he slowly vanishes behind the table.
So his second hit, would that still hit?
Yeah, I mean, we just.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause from your reaction.
He's just
So yeah, he sort of he falls backwards and lands into his friend that's pinned up against the wall right now. But yeah, you've flipped over the table in pure outrage. The last one is going to actually they're gonna weave some hand motions together, and you watch as they take out like a piece of coal which sort of like disintegrates in the hand, and a small fire starts, and they're gonna cast Burning Hands, which I believe is 15 foot.
How much of everyone is it hitting?
Yeah, I think it's
Well,
8
let's find out, because I do believe that is 15 feet. Okay, so it's only 2 of you. That's fine. So that is Doctor and Max. You both need to make dexterity saving throws.
I get advantage on that because I can see it happening.
You can see it happening.
Nat 20.
Whoa.
All right, whatever.
Much better.
11.
You have advantage. And
Yeah, I
you got
Oh, buddy.
Oh, you got some of my rolls.
Yeah, I rolled,
Yeah.
I think, a 6 and then
A 9.
a 9.
Okay, that's 14 points of fire damage to yourself.
Is that-
7 for you?
Is that on a...
You don't have fire.
No. No, it's fine. No, I just...
It's like-
I
just go
believe you
through it.
have like any physical.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's physical damage, I think.
Yeah, any physical
Bludgeoning,
damage.
piercing, or
Slashing
slashing. Yeah.
Yeah.
from
That's
raging.
non-magical.
Okay. Right, that is the end of all of their turns. As the two on the outside sort of like looking after one of them got hit by a lightning bolt, and they can't do anything. Stood there with like weapons outside. The door sort of like half open and they're peering in. All right, Grom.
I don't know if I want to take the risk, but I'm going to.
Do it.
So, considering I haven't moved, I'm going to bonus action mark and get advantage on my next attack.
Okay. Who?
Let's see.
Guy right in front.
I would be tempted. No. I might actually go for the one that's next to.
Next to.
Dara.
Oh, okay. So
Oh,
just to the side of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Because it's close range, it's blooming disadvantage, so
Got
it
this.
equals out, and that is a crit fail.
Oh, you don't got this.
All right.
Do we have misfires? I don't know if we do.
No, we don't have misfires.
Cool.
No. Okay, so yeah,
That's
you
sad.
get you go now and just fire it against the wall behind them.
Ricochets.
Well, that was a massive disappointment.
Now you know what it feels like. In meta times.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, is that the end of your turn?
That would be, yes.
Okay.
The difference is, you went for maximum range, I'm literally in the face.
And still miss.
Max, you're up.
Okay.
Just
Looking
thought
rather...
I might be able to.
Yeah.
Show that better.
Zoom right on in there.
Get in the room.
Get in the ring!
You're gonna pull. Oh, stop.
The cable.
Oh, this cable.
Yeah.
We're all good.
Ew.
Look at that mess.
Look at that mess.
Things are happening in this room.
Boring Blitz to be playing. Just
I mean, I can help with that.
go on, hit it.
All right, so Max.
Okay, looking pretty severely burned. I'm looking like rather worse for wear, but he's still smiling because this is exactly what he liked. The main guy was in front of me.
Yep.
I'm going to hit him in the face with my great axe again and just try and destroy that face more with my great axe blade. That's 22
Yes.
to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Look at that.
That's 5 damage.
Okay.
I'm going to expend another Madness Point because that fire really hurt. It really pissed me off to do it again. I'm going to try and hit him in the face again. That's 14 to hit.
14. Yes, does hit this individual.
That's 5 damage again. Just 10 damage straight to his face.
All right.
I feel like his face is looking rather worse for wear at this point.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, there are definitely prettier features upon this man's figure right now. Yeah, is that the end of your turn?
I'm just going to sort of be staring him in the eyes and just again say to him, my way. And then I'll end my turn.
Looking slightly terrified right now after you've been put on fire and you're just grinning menacingly at the individual. This person doesn't seem to be like donned with similar attire to the rest of them, and definitely wields some form of harmony that blasted out in their radiance at you. So that takes us to Storm.
So that guy that you've been hitting in the face, the head honcho.
That is this guy at the very back, trapped behind the table.
Oh,
And
I thought that was
he's
it.
in
Okay.
charge.
He looks terrified, but yeah.
Then I'm gonna try and make my way towards him and be like, set fire to me, mate, will ya?
Okay.
And,
Make a.
How's he look? Does he look like I can kill him, or does he look
Oh, I mean,
like...
he is essentially undamaged right now. No one's hit
I
him.
thought you just smacked him in
No,
the
I
face.
thought I was hitting the main guy, but it's just the guy in front of me. I couldn't actually get to him. I
Oh.
thought it was him, but it's not.
He took damage off me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
you did
30
too.
points.
Oh yeah.
Took 13
Yeah.
points of damage.
Oh, I'm gonna
He's-
go for him.
He's been hit once.
Hopefully he's gonna get hit.
Hey, he's a weakling. He
All right,
might
I'd
live
like
there.
you to just make an acrobatics check because there is a tipped table in your way, which you will have to vault over.
Could I potentially make that as athletics because it's strength and I've got my sword in my hand? So like I'll be kicking the table out of the way.
If you
It's a
want
hard
to,
table to move.
if you want to try and flip the table onto its top as opposed to it on its side right now, I'll allow that because then you can just walk straight past it.
Don't embarrass me.
There you go.
We're really
Smash it.
utilising this table.
Oh, it was so close to a nat 20. It's only 12 though.
A 12, okay. It's a heavy table.
So I can't get to it.
So as you get forwards and like you try and flip it up, you end up just like rotating it round slightly, which brings it about here, and you try and like squeeze on past, and you still seem like unable to do so. But you've successfully blocked 2 people in now.
I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna kill you. Just a minute. And then the guy next to me here,
Yeah.
that stood next to me, I'm gonna just swing my sword down on him in frustration.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use.
I'd say to move the table would have been an action, by the way.
Oh, would it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm not gonna do that then. I'll. I'm gonna duck down to like try and go under the table to get to him, but also keep my way out of whatever light.
Well,
bolts.
I mean, you've already moved the table at this point,
You're stuck.
so like you've trapped them in. I mean, no one can move other than the guys
I'm
outside.
And that's it.
Take
then.
medicine lately, so.
But I mean, you've got any bonus actions?
Yeah. How long does smearing last? See this right.
Probably a minute. If it's not an instantaneous
Yeah,
one.
It's up to 1 minute. So I'm going to cast another first level Searing Smite.
Okay, is it a concentration spell?
It is. So,
Have you received damage?
well, I'm casting it again.
Oh right, okay, as a
I'm-
bonus
I'm
action.
pretty
okay.
sure because that guy died, it would have gone anyway because he was on fire. you see.
Right. Yes.
So basically, I'm casting it on my sword to hit him with next time.
Okay.
So,
All right.
and that's the end of my go.
All right. Your great sword lights up, and your threatening eyes gleam across this table that has been moved to pin him against the wall. Doctor.
Whereabouts is the chest?
I thought you were about to ask
How
the
big
table.
is it?
It is a small chest, and it is right next to Max, or Marrow right now.
So not big enough to like put someone in.
No.
Good in there.
You could get their head in it.
You can certainly try if you want to.
Yeah.
You're gonna try and stick someone in the tiny chest.
Yeah, I'll
How
say.
tiny are we talking?
I'll say.
It's about this
Okay.
big, but like I
It's,
need a hydraulic press.
It is dangerous. Stay out of sight, and I'll try and just shove someone in the chest.
Okay, I'm imagining it's going to be this individual right here, which ironically is one of the only mages in the room.
Oh.
So I'd have you make a strength check.
See the guy I've been smashing in the face with my. Yes.
Yeah, he's looking rough, and you've only hit him twice, and it was in the same turn.
15.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you go on over and just grab hold of him. Your arms, your hands just like lock around the wrists as you march them over to this chest and just start to face down, shove them into it, and start to try and like compact them in.
Shut the door.
They are far too big for this chest as they're like struggling and like and just like being pushed face down into it.
You do have piston hands, so you're like.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
I mean,
You will be
it?
safer in there.
They are. I mean, they are unequivocally grappled right now.
Okay.
While this is happening, I'm going to go in.
So,
just happened?
yeah, I mean, that person is. I mean,
In the chest.
they're in the chest, so we'll just put half in the chest, and we'll just put you there, which actually opens up a lot more opportunity for you.
I am going to use second wind as well.
Okay.
Pushing further
To regain some hit points. So it's
Yeah.
1d10.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's 11.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. All right, Jade, you're up.
Okay, I am going to see the line of people that are trying to come in, and I will turn and go a little bit closer, and then I am going to extend a sort of hose-like contraption from my potion belt, and I'm going to get my rose quartz and turn it, and I am going to cast Jade's, I think it's caustic potion.
Okay.
Yes, caustic brew even.
Yeah.
So a stream of acid goes out in a line of 30 feet, 5 foot wide, and I'd like it to go through.
These two.
No, from where
Through
I
the
am,
door?
through the door to the people
Oh,
who
to
are
hit-
trying to come in.
Okay.
And they have to succeed a dex save or be covered in acid for the spell's duration.
What is it? Is it two individuals?
It's
or-
for 30 feet long.
Okay, so
anyone
just
who's
anyone
coming
in
in.
it. that's 4 of them.
Nice.
What's the save
12.
on a Constitution?
Dex.
Dex. 2 fail, 2 succeed.
Okay. So the 2 that failed are now covered in acid and will take 2d4 acid damage at the start of each of their turns unless they wash it off or scrape it off somehow or something.
Okay. I'm guessing they have to spend their whole action doing that.
Yes, use its action to scrape or wash the acid off itself or another creature.
Okay.
Do I do the damage now, I'm guessing, as well?
We'll do it at the beginning of their turn.
Okay.
You could potentially wash the acid off by scrubbing it onto someone else. Awesome.
Don't give me bloody
And
eye.
then as my bonus...
Mm-hmm.
Should I do that? I mean, I need help, so... Yeah, as my bonus I'll do a healing word on myself as well.
Okay.
And that's me.
Alright. Daira.
Okay, so I'm going to stab the guy next to me in the leg with my dagger.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Okay. Just a second. Crit fail.
Okay, yeah, I mean, you try and you sort of, like, your hand folds in on itself as you do so, just brushing them gently.
Well,
We're really good at this close combat.
no.
If it betrays again.
And then I am going to, as a bonus action, healing word myself.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. Well, actually, I get 4 because it's plus 3.
Okay. There's the individual that is dissonant whispered. Is he still afraid of you? Is he making saves at the end of every turn? Just checking.
No, I don't think so. I think it was just he had to move as far away.
Just for the once?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, because the table has moved now, and there are less people in the room because there's more in chests.
Safe.
Safe.
So he might actually be able to get out. I still don't think he can reach anyone now. We'll see.
We just walk away and he brings this guy in the chest.
Yeah, I can reach you. Okay, so there's going to be 2 attacks against yourself. I mean, one of them misses, but one of them is a 24.
Yeah.
Looks like there's another person for the chest.
Yeah, one of them hits, but one of them I might use another superiority dice then.
Okay, you're going to riposte?
Yeah.
Alright.
Again, rather than attacking, can I just I'll just try and grab his head and say, yeah, get down. And I just try and push him to the floor.
Alright, so as you're holding the mage in the box, you're just going to try and headlock this guy and bring him to the ground.
Yeah, just keep him nice and low.
Alright. make a contested strength check. Let's go. Oh!
Oh no.
Was that a good ooh or a
He
bad
sounded
ooh?
like a good at it.
Yeah, so he fails. As you just slam his face down into the ground, like in a pure headlock right now. You've got 2 of them, completely under control. Completely under control.
So peaceful Terminator. Absolutely no bother to you. You just take a room of people out without missing anyone.
He's got 2 legs left, he can wrap around it.
Did he do the other attack though?
Oh my god.
Yes.
That's the question, was it the first attack that hit to the second?
He wouldn't be able to make the other attack.
What?
He'd have to do it with his dagger instead of his scimitar, which he will still do, but I'll have to re-roll it. Which he misses. Because you can't really like stab someone with a scimitar when you're being headlocked on the ground face first.
Put the knees.
Having a
Get the
bad day.
knees! Alright, well that went well.
Should I do the damage for the people in the corridor, by the way?
Yes, you should.
That is 7 acid damage for each of them. For each of the 2.
Right, okay.
Okay.
Ah, the 2 that failed, yes. Wow. That was good. Yeah, they're going to spend their action to take it off.
Yep, that's fair.
Alright, so there's going to be one making 2 attacks against Crom. One of them's a 13, actually. Does that hit?
Nope.
My god. Alright.
I'm sorry.
There's going to be 2 attacks against Jade. 1's a 24.
From here.
Guy behind you.
Ah, okay. 24, yeah, that hits. Don't know why I was checking.
Oh.
That's pretty damn obvious.
Okay, that's 4 points of slashing damage.
Yay!
Alright, there's going to be 2 attacks against... it's going to be Storm, actually. Yes. Okay. It's like having advantage, this. Always one misses and then one hits. One's a 21.
Yeah, that gets me.
The other's a 3.
3 damage.
No.
3 to hit. The
Oh.
other one.
8 points of slashing damage. And finally, there's going to be 2 attacks against you, Dara.
No, thank you.
Okay.
Use
Your
the
wish is granted. That's a crit fail and a 6.
Nice.
I passed my concentration on keeping that spell going.
Good. Well remembered.
Can we keep this DM?
We need to never stop playing and just keep it rolling.
Alright, well, this top of the round again, Crom.
Yay! Funnily enough, I still haven't moved. I might try a mark again.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So close quarters, I'm still using the revolver stick. Yeah, I'm gonna hit the one that's on Jade in a minute.
Alright,
Or
okay.
let's try to.
Okay, so the one directly behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just spin around, holding the rifle up and pointing it back down.
Oh no, that's not a good look.
It's a 9.
Oh.
You go
Yep.
back in there.
You,
Stay in there. till
your shot
then.
goes wide. You're having real difficulty in this confined space. As understandable, you're not entirely used to this.
I think I might need a dagger.
Alright, are you doing anything else? Okay.
I'm just gonna cry.
Oh.
Just a single tear. Alright, Max. Or Maro.
Okay, so the dog's got that guy in the box. You look pretty hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like a pretty good target to me. Does the box look in any way?
He actually has 2
structurally-
people in grappled
So
right now.
Does the box look particularly sturdy?
I promise you will be safe.
Right, I was just checking, but yes, no, you don't get advantage on grappled.
Okay. So does the box look particularly sturdy, or does it just look like?
It's a pretty shoddy looking
Okay.
old box.
Well, I saw the guy who I'd hit twice in the face was
Yep.
looking pretty bad.
Mm.
So I'm going to walk past him, put my hand on his shoulder, and go, "Yes!" And I'm going to slam the great axe through the box into the
Okay.
guy who's mangled.
Yep, okay. Roll to hit.
Does that give me advantage? He's in a box.
He's still just grappled, so
Yeah,
no.
he's not prone.
Yeah.
That's 13 to hit.
Oh. He's the mage. 13 hits.
Hey!
Just hit.
You were just like, he missed. Oh wait.
Oh, buddy,
That
you
is
tried.
4 points of damage.
Okay. He's alive.
You're alive.
And now I'm going to
Why are we
menace.
celebrating?
I'm going to use my last madness point that I got from before, and I'm going to try and hit him again.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh! No, I'm not. No,
Okay.
I'm not.
Alright, as you slam into the box with his great axe, causing slight disturbance to a lot of the chips that just fly out of it and a bit of blood drawn back. You slam it in again, but you just completely hit like part of the metal structure of it, and as it pings off, catches you off guard.
And I'm
Looks
gonna
into the
like
box.
go round to the side of the dock, peer into the box, hoping the guy can see me, still just menacingly staring at him, smiling.
Okay.
And then
I mean,
let my turn.
he's struggling to see right now as his face is being pushed into the box with the rest of him.
I'm just fixated on him.
Storm.
Before I do anything, I've got a question for you.
Yep.
If you can use a spell as like a feature, can you also cast it as a spell? So if you can use it once per short rest, can you also choose to cast it as a spell?
If you have a spell slot and you have it as a spell that you can
Wait,
cast,
if it's as a feature, then
It's something I can do.
that you can use one time without a spell slot, or is it that you have it? Yeah, okay, then yeah.
Cool. Alright, I just wanted to check that. So in that case then, you said it's easier to get around things. Can I try and get to the guy that you've got in a headlock?
I mean,
Yes.
Why is everybody attacking?
What are you trying to say?
in fact, yes.
And everyone else like, nah.
the guy in a headlock is just this guy here. So yeah.
You're going down.
He's the head guy, isn't he?
No.
No.
Where's the head guy?
that guy's the one with
The
the
big colourful one at the
Oh,
back
I want to
that you
try and get the
definitely
head
can't.
guy.
You can't get him.
I mean, you can't get him because
Can't get
there's people in the way.
You need to kill them first.
You'd have to either vault yourself over the table or move it out of the way.
If I
I'll take the guy down in
is
front
that
of me.
movement?
Vaulting is
I'll
movement.
try and do it.
Okay, roll an acrobatics check.
Oh, buddy.
That's a crit fail.
Okay. Alright. As you try to like parkour off the table, your foot touches it and it just rolls round and it slams you in the face, knocking you prone into the ground.
Oh.
So hello everyone, we are the low rollers.
You take a point of bludgeoning damage from the fall.
I'm going to take a point of damage. Right.
But
Smack your face on the table.
I mean, you've not wasted anything but movement so far.
Yeah, but I am very much struggling, so...
However, you are directly in front of the person that you were initially going to attack. Still, you're just prone. So if you use half of your movement speed, which you have all of it left, because you barely moved anywhere.
Wow. Seeing as how badly damaged I can see that I am, if anyone was looking at me like there's a lot of blood.
Okay, all right.
Specifically from the nose.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my action to second level cure wounds on myself.
Right.
Blood.
So it looks like a hand number.
So that is plus 15.
15 to your
Good
health.
rolls.
Beautiful.
3 from max or something.
And then I'm prone on my back out.
Yep.
So I'm going to shimmy my way under the table. Like, as in, I'm going to stab him in the feet in my next go. I'm going to get
Okay.
him
No,
eventually.
I'll allow that.
Shimmy, 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 shimmy.
Do I have to roll concentration for that 1 point of time?
Yeah. Yeah, you slapped yourself in the face.
I got it!
You got
it!
You nearly knocked yourself out. But you maintained concentration.
Yeah, elegant as always.
All right, Doctor.
Right. Firstly, I'll shout, "Stay down, Storm. Think of your grandson." And then I will try. I'm going to try and use goading attack, but I don't want to injure him too much. But I'm going to try and sort of like kick the main guy in the shin if I can, because I'm holding 2 people, and say, "Get down with us."
Get down on it.
Okay.
Get down on it.
All right, so
Imagine you try and wrap your legs around him and bring him down.
Just stand on someone.
Yeah, just
all right, so one hand in the
Just holding 2 people.
you got him as well, yeah.
so one hand fully into this chest, one in an arm in a headlock around the other arm. Your body twists unnaturally around as you just go for a shin kick on this big guy.
Yeah.
All right.
14.
That's the superiority dice, and then
So what's your goading attack?
it is. What's this one? Damage, right. They must make a wisdom saving throw.
12.
That fails, so the
Of course it does.
Nah.
they have disadvantage on all attack rolls against targets other than me until the end of my next turn.
Right. Okay.
And against the page.
You can still hit me.
Right, so. And it's a 12 to hit.
Does the effect still happen if...
Oh no, it's not. Sorry, it's plus 4. It's 13 to hit.
13 does not hit.
Oh.
Does the effect still happen if it...
Yeah.
I think it does.
I don't know if it does.
I don't know if it does. I think it has to be.
When you hit. Oh no, yeah.
No.
When you
I think
I think you have to...
have to hit first
Yeah.
before you spend that. By the way. So that isn't spent.
Oh,
Is
If
that
you
an
get-
if you hit,
Oh,
or is it...
fantastic.
No, it says when you hit.
yeah,
when you
yeah,
hit?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it does say that. So yeah, I've taken that off.
Yeah.
So do you have to say you're going to use it beforehand then?
No.
If it says when you hit?
No,
Or-
you hit and
Right.
you can decide.
Sorry, I'm asking for
If-
my own information.
If I use action surge to have another additional action,
Yep.
can I try and wrap my legs around him and hold him as well?
I mean, you can certainly try.
Just like fling him out.
So you've got one.
You're just gonna try...
One in a box, one in a headlock, and he's just trying to lock him with his legs and bring him down as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it. Why not?
Bring
Yeah.
everyone to
They,
the floor.
they call him the pretzel.
The pretzel butt. Dr. Pretzel.
Strength or?
It's gonna be a strength check, yeah. Contested.
Please, please,
And
please.
he's gonna
I was
be.
hoping for a
I want
natural
this.
20.
14. Oh, that's not bad.
Okay. Well, as your legs project forwards.
Go, gadget leg.
And start to wrap around this individual's head. You sort of like bring him into your crotch and start to squeeze tightly, wrapping those legs around like underneath the arms, wherever you can get. And they appear to be grappled.
It's incredibly creepy.
I'd not even.
That's amazing.
We need to get you in a wrestling competition.
We do.
This is a safe space. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Jade.
Right, yeah, sorry. I was just completely like blown away by all that. Are those stairs behind me?
Ladders.
Ladders.
Mm.
So it goes up.
Just go up.
Oh no. Oh.
Let's not be silly.
Bye.
I'm just gonna go on the ladder
Mhm.
and I'm just gonna go up.
Yep.
And have a little whoop.
Okay. It's dark.
I've got dark vision.
Excellent. So you can see in grayscale. So, as you peer around the room, you can see there is what I could only describe as a definitive loft. This is a storage space of sorts. It definitely has a lot of various things in here, from like desks, drawers, to other compartment spaces. There appears to be documents that are laid out upon these desks and such. There's quite a lot going on up here.
Okay. Is there anyone
And a
up
few
there?
crates and such. There doesn't appear to be anyone up here right now.
And are there any entrances?
No, not
Other
from,
than
from
this?
what you can see. There's a few small gaps where you can see tiny bits of light creeping in.
Okay. Could I use my action, I think it is, to do earth and sense and see if there's anything like really, like what's the most valuable if there's a valuable item in here.
I think
You know,
it's a gem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Within 300 feet.
Yeah, 300 feet. It senses which direction north is or where the nearest most valuable mineral is.
Okay. You get a faint reading of from somewhere within this room. It from what you can tell with your earthen sense as you like stretch your feelings out in that way, you can tell that it's not the most refined thing.
Okay. I'll go up to the desk and just grab documents and...
Okay, this is on the other side of the room.
Oh, okay. How big's the...
That big.
Okay. I'll use...
So about 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay, I'll just start heading towards the documents then, in the loft. Is there like a trapdoor or anything that I can close behind me as I go up there?
Yeah, I mean, you have to open it to begin with.
Okay, I'll try and stealthily.
Alright, as you clearly disappear up
Yep.
the ladder
Yep.
in the midst of this
Is there
fight.
is there like anything that I could maybe place on top? Or...
There's a few crates lying around.
Yeah,
You just shift the crates on top.
Yeah.
Yeah, and start to make your way over. Yeah. You get up to this this table and just grab a load of documents, start packing as much stuff as you can.
Mm-hmm. Empty it.
Okay. Alright, is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Dara.
I'm gonna jab that guy again with my dagger in the
Alright,
leg.
roll to hit.
Come on, come on, come on. 13.
13 does not hit.
Why can't you be the cleric? And I am going to use my bonus action to stab him again. 22.
That hits.
Hey.
Yeah, that one hits.
Yeah.
5 points of damage.
Okay.
So, yeah, he's gotta get it. Oh, do I have to spend an action or anything to use my like bardic?
A bonus
inspiration?
action.
No, it's a bonus action.
Is to use a
Inspiration.
Inspiration is bonus
It's
action.
bonus,
yeah,
yeah.
that's fine. I can't do it then.
Okay, is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Crom.
Well, shit.
You can try and hit
He
this
just gone
time.
and ditched us. I wish I could hit. This is really unfortunate. I really don't like the situation I've got to hit at least once. I'm gonna. How many people are between me and their leader?
There's only... Oh, no, this
Because
I know he's also in.
It's
on
mainly just
foot
Dara.
headlock.
Mainly just Dara.
Leader's fine.
currently experiencing crotch.
It's the leader you've got in your crowd.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I ain't gonna take risks. I'm just gonna dodge. There's a bunch of people next to me and I'm not happy.
Okay.
Like a cat, I want to get out of there.
Max.
Okay.
Max
Boxman's
Mara.
gonna get it again. That's 19 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it, yeah.
That's 9 points of damage.
Okay. You raise up the great axe, cut down as the box splits, and so does the back. As you just tear it in two and just drag it out, blood splattering across the ground. You're holding the head still. There's like neck and like bits of back attached.
Lovely.
No. I'm then gonna walk around the other side to the guy who's currently in a headlock and just sort of get my axe in position,
Okay.
ready. And I'll,
Alright. Alright. Looking petrified right now. Okay. That's
that's the end of my turn.
Storm.
Alright, so I'm currently shuffling under that table.
You are, yeah.
Shuffle.
The big boss guy, you've got your legs wrapped around him.
Yep.
So I presume he's on the floor. Or at least close to.
He's sort of like half crouching, trying to wrestle the legs off his head right now.
Hit
So,
him in the jacksie.
I'm just gonna like
He's back to you.
snuck up to him on the floor and just like wink at him. And then stab him.
Alright.
Told you it was coming, mate.
Alright, roll the hit.
And this is with Searing Smite because I
Yep.
cast it ages ago. And I'm going to use Spirit Blade as well if I can actually hit. Which I can't. So I think Searing Smite might stay because it says the next time. Let me check it. The
I
next
think it's
time.
the next.
Is it
Yeah,
attack
yeah.
or hit?
Yeah, I think it's hit.
Hit. So I can still keep that up.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But yeah,
I'm
it's-
like,
You give him a good cheeky wink, and then he just dodges. You don't know how he managed to do it, but he shuffles the legs are wrapped around his neck to the side as the blade just like slots through a gap.
Doctor, hold him. He's still.
It was the cheeky wink. He gave it
It
away.
was the cheeky wink.
All right,
It's like
Doctor,
he's
what are you doing?
something.
I'll turn to the one that I've got in a headlock.
Yep.
I'll say, this is not a safe space. Holding the head.
Yep.
And I'll say, if I let go, you must run away.
Oh.
And then
You're going to be getting glared at by Marrow as he's readying the axe, like just shaking his head at you.
I'll disengage from him.
Okay. All right. It's trying to struggle away. You just like let them go, completely taken aback by this. Yeah, they're just gonna sort of like stand up and like look very confused between you and like your positioning straight above, ready for decapitation.
To bring the point home, I'll throw the head at him and I'll just say, run!
All right. I mean, you go to throw the head, but you do realise that it's not being decapitated. So, like, the rest of the body sort of like follows after it, and the body sort of like it's being caved in on the back, so it sort of just splats onto the ground with the back split down the spine.
I think that brings the point home.
Kind of what you wanted to
When you
say.
say onto the ground, though, I mean, he's holding someone on the ground in front of him, so maybe it splats on them.
He's just kind of dragged it on himself. Like, splat.
Yeah, sort of.
Okay.
You might need to wash your stuff.
Luckily, there's a river.
Are you doing anything else?
I'll say, if I can, I'll say, this is not happening, and I might power down.
Oh.
I can do that.
Yeah, you can certainly do that.
I'm going to remove myself from the situation.
Oh.
Question: if you do power down, do your limbs still lock into
I think
place?
so.
So he's just got this rock trying to get off as his robot shuts
I
down.
think so, yeah.
How are you staying like up with your leg? Like.
Oh, I think he's cutting the like back on floor legs.
Yeah, that's what
like
I was
full
thinking.
jiu-jitsu.
Yeah,
Got you. Got you.
Yeah, he's in a proper wrestling standpoint right now.
You're just powering down. Like,
You just like, yeah, you just relax. You've still got your legs wrapped around this guy's head. Are you letting go?
Let's power down now, everyone.
All right. As you power down and your limp body sort of like hangs from their neck, they stand up straight, still trying to wrestle your stuck legs from around the neck. That's the end of your go then.
Yeah. Just peace down.
Jade.
Have I still got things to like root through or?
There's an abundance of things up here.
Okay. Could I just try and find like the most interesting things to put into?
Make an investigation check.
Investigation 19.
19. Okay. You come up to this this very official-looking drawer desk, and as you glance your eyes down at it, you notice that there is a definite lock on one of these cupboards within it. Your attention is drawn towards it, and it's also the place where you sensed the gemstone.
Okay. And it's locked.
It is locked with a lock.
I've got thieves' tools. Can I use that to try and unlock it?
Yeah, make a sleight of hand. Are you proficient? I think you are.
I think there's a tinkerer thingy. I think I am. I'm just like tinkerer thingy. That's a bad roll, but it's a 9.
A 9. That does not get you inside this thing.
It.
You haven't used these in a while.
Yeah. I think that's my go. There's nothing like Gizmo Tink logos or anything like that I can see.
Not from what you can see now.
And whatever documents that I put in my bag from the last turn, there was like nothing Gizmo Tink.
It was a lot of writing.
Okay.
You're
That's
not entirely sure on what it was.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Dara.
I am gonna try. Cast Dissonant Whispers again on the big guy. So it's a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. He is. Oh,
I thought you were about to do the Hunger Games.
that's a 19.
Yeah, so that passes, but
Takes half. I think it's half and he doesn't have to run away.
so that's 5 damage, but he doesn't have to run away.
Okay.
Well, he can with you now.
You could
I
just
would
drag
have
him
stood up
with
with
And then
You say you were going to use your inspiration.
no,
Okay.
not yet. Something else. Yeah, I'll just end my turn there for now.
Okay. Right, that's their turn. He's going to try and struggle you off. I mean, he's going to have advantage. So, just what is your strength?
15.
He matches it. Excellent. All right.
Damn.
So struggling, just about. You just hear this creaking as you see Doctor just glide and crash into the wooden floor beneath. They are finally free, and yeah, no, they're just gonna pull out the scimitar and dagger, ready. So the rest of them. He's actually going to try and run.
Oh.
Hey, you missed.
If he runs, will I get an
There's
opportunity?
going to be 2 attacks against Daira. So that's a 17. That's 6 points of... What was it? Slashing damage. 2 attacks against Crom.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Ah, yes. Yeah, they all miss. And that individual, because you're not in the room, is going to move on over and stand on the dead corpse, which is definitely
They really don't care about
uncharred right now.
Look at
2 attacks against yourself, range. That is, wow, a 22 and a 20 to hit.
They both hit.
Okay. That is 13 points of slashing damage, reduced to 7 if you're raging, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
If he moved past me, or do I not get an opportunity of attack?
It would be within 5 feet, just about. Yeah?
Yeah, I'll just go for him with my
Like,
dagger
Yeah, go for it.
on his way
Ow,
past.
ow. Excuse me.
14 to hit.
Just misses.
I'll give it a go.
Good try,
Didn't
good
one of
try.
them run away though?
Yep, this one is going to
Do I
try
get
and...
an opportunity of attack on him?
Yes.
Sweet.
Oh no, he's going to cut his head off, won't we?
Oh no! That's a natural 20.
No!
Right.
Alright.
Did. Tried. I'm sad for you.
And it's an awful roll for damage. That's.
Not roll.
Wait,
So-
do you not have Bruce?
No, I don't think so. No, so that's 8 damage.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Is that double? Because it was a crit.
That is a double.
That is
That's
double.
double.
He rolled a 2.
Yeah, you can.
Well, you decide that beforehand.
Yeah, you decided
Yeah.
beforehand.
Just have 8.
Alright, so yeah, they're going to try and get out, pushing past these people as their turn. And that actually gives them room to get in.
Oh, hopefully his fear likeness comes into fear. Seems not.
Just coming in.
Oh, yeah, he died. He was so scared.
Sheer terror just dropped dead.
Is that another 2 on each of us?
So there's going to be, yes, one of them is really bad, but one of them is a 16.
Yeah.
That's 4 points of damage. And, I mean, they've already failed.
I'll take it.
Okay. Top of the round.
Crum.
Yeah.
Grom.
Now you see, there's still an issue, and that's me being surrounded.
What if you got some light up the ladder and shot?
Oh yeah, that'd be great if I
You
got a
invoked
ladder. If you didn't put a
opportunity as well.
fucking crate at the top.
You could still balance on the door. I mean, on the ladder.
What are you doing?
I need to get past them. I'm just gonna dodge.
Okay.
It seems to be working.
Alright, you take the dodge action. Max Mara.
Okay, so the hit to Max's back,
People to get
like,
up.
he's just covered in his own blood, but he's still just smiling. And the guy that hits him in the back, he's just going to spin with his axe and try and like hit his head with the blade into the wall.
Okay, roll to hit.
Didn't even roll. That's 7 to hit.
No.
Don't think that hits.
No.
Okay, yeah, then that's my turn.
Okay.
Anything else?
Alright. The great axe just slams into the side of the wall. Stone just sparks fly. But no heads roll.
I'll get him in the next one.
Storm.
Alright, so I'll use my half movement to stand up in front of the big boss that I've been trying to get the whole train.
Yep.
I'm just gonna like click my neck and be like, come on this time, come on this time. So Spirit Blade again. And I obviously cast that spell before.
Oh, buddy.
Oh. 10 to hit.
Okay.
I'm just gonna start looking resigned. Alright.
As you go towards him, he just parries it with his dagger.
I am gonna kill you. Just it's taking a bit longer than I thought.
Yeah, I think we know who's in control here.
Yeah, us.
Clearly.
You were just held by an unconscious robot.
He's got strong legs, alright.
Yeah.
Alright, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Doctor,
Well,
powered down?
I am still powered down in my happy place.
Okay.
Can I try and give him a little kick? Like,
Doctor!
I mean, you can definitely stir him awake by if it'd have to be an action though, wouldn't it? Yeah.
could I do it as a reaction just to boot him?
I mean, you can certainly take your reaction just to
Okay.
boot him.
Yeah, so my reaction will be... hang on, let me see. No, I won't bother using my reaction.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll just shout his name.
I think you've already used your
You
reaction
already
this
did.
turn anyway, because
Oh,
no, that was in the last round
Yeah, yeah.
actually.
So
That
I
was
should
the
have
last
got a
round.
new one.
No, you've still got that. Okay, Jade.
I would like to have another crack at this lock.
Roll your sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
Yes, it is.
If you have proficiency in your tools, then you have proficiency on your sleight of hand.
Does it not add it already, or no?
No.
I'm already
If you're not proficient in
I'm
sleight of
already
hand-
proficient in sleight
Alright,
of hand,
yeah,
so I don't add it on top or anything, do I?
No.
So that is a 23.
23. That cracks it open. You get inside it as the lock. Feel a rush of excitement as you get everything open, and you see this this little wooden box. See a little latch on it, and you can just see this as you immediately drawn to it with your earthen sense. You like flip it open, and you see this this nice, very very jaded looking gemstone. It appears to be potentially an amethyst of types from what you can see, but it definitely needs some polishing if it was to be worth anything of value. Just immediately closing it back up and sort of shoving everything into your bag, you see like a few documents alongside a little bit of coin as well.
Okay. Shove that
Okay.
all into my bag.
All right, shoving everything
Yeah.
in.
Just get it all in there.
All right, is that the end of your turn?
Yes, I'll just say nice job, Jade. And yeah, if I do have any movement available, I'll start heading back towards the trapdoor thing. there's
You
nothing
have all
else.
your movement, so you'll be able to get to it, and I'll allow you to just shift the crate
Yeah.
as a bonus
If there's
action.
like nothing else that looks
Yeah.
for me to look at, then I'll.
I mean, there's plenty of other things for you to look at,
Oh.
but you feel like you've
Yeah.
sort of
I've
like,
got the- yeah.
yeah, with your
Okay.
investigation check
Yeah.
before, that was the most secure point in the room.
Cool.
Dara.
I'm going to stab him. I'm going to run on the horn on the rat again. Well, try to.
Okay.
Oh. 11 to hit.
11.
I know it doesn't hit. But I'm going to stab him again.
Okay.
15 to hit.
Let me just check on that one. That just hits.
Hey! Go
What?
Dara. Go Dara.
Right, that was, it's going to be like 2 points. Oh! 6 points of damage.
Hey!
Okay. Alright, as you finally get your dagger through those leathers and taste a little bit of blood there, you pull back, feeling a little bit more exhilarated. Is that the end of your turn? Are you moving anywhere? Are you doing anything?
Nope.
Okay. Alright, it is their turn. The guy Alright. Looking very confused why you've shut down entirely after slipping off, like, him off your head. He's just going to leave you because you don't seem to be a problem right now. Whirls round to you, and he's going to take 2 shots at you. Well, one of those definitely misses. That's a 9. And a 15.
Ooh, that just matches.
Okay, that just hits then. Okay, just 5 points of slashing damage. He manages to work one of the scimitars into you.
Is that all you got?
Well, it's more than what you've done all day. Burn. Alright, 2 attacks coming for Max Mara.
I'm going to give the scimitar disadvantage by using my spectral horror as a reaction.
Okay, so 1 attack.
Yeah, so 1 attack, so like another head will like bulge out and look him straight in the face and they go, ugh.
Okay. First attack is a 9. Second attack is a 15.
Both miss.
Okay. Alright, Dara, you are surrounded.
Oh, buddy.
Alright, so there's going to be 6 attacks against you.
Sick.
I'm down.
So
They
that's...
all missed.
one of them's a 22 to hit,
Oh,
Down.
Oh no.
and then a 19 to hit,
No.
and then a 21 to hit. I think all the other ones actually miss because the
Yeah,
highest was a 10.
Well, I'm definitely down.
Right, that's 6 points of damage on the first one.
Yeah, down.
Okay. And you take 2 death saving throws.
Yeah.
no.
no.
Oh, shit.
I am left.
I don't. I mean, we can do
Uh,
medicine checks, can't we? Stabilize.
Yeah, you can medicine check.
Alright, Crom, there's going to be 2 attacks against you. Both have disadvantage. What is your AC?
Oh, no. Shit.
13.
13. Okay, so
Sorry.
both of them hit so far.
No, 14, sorry.
I can medicine check.
They're both
I
13.
just need to get down.
The highest they rolled was 2 13s.
Nice.
Okay,
We
cool.
like that, David.
Alright, yeah, they both just trying to hit you, and you're just dodging and weaving. Just studding them with the tip of your gun. Alright. Top of the round. Crom. You see Dara go down,
Yeah.
and 2 knives go straight through her as she's on the ground. Starting to bleed out.
This is gonna hurt. I'm just gonna take a shot at the one of the guys that took a hit against her.
Okay, which one?
One left.
Okay.
Not gonna hit at all, even with disadvantage. That's only a 9.
Nope. It just pings off the wall.
Don't really have much else. Other than disengage and I guess, well, bonus action disengage and
Yep.
just move over the top of the body to try and just be a distraction away from it.
Okay. You get back in your spot.
And I'll do my turn.
Just remember, this guy's running. Max.
Okay. Can I use my bonus action to give the doctor a kick? I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
So I'll kick him after seeing Dara fall. And I'll shout at him, "You coward! Your friends are gonna die!" And then I'm gonna use my action to slam my axe into that guy again.
Okay.
Not you, don't worry. More pressing
Oh
things.
no.
All right,
Yeah, so give
roll
him
to
a boot
hit,
and just swing it.
and I want you to just make a Constitution saving throw.
That is a unnatural 20 to hit. And that's 10 points of damage.
Okay.
I'd like to think that he's just like buckled against the wall.
Oh yes, very much so. They are. They're looking pretty rough now as well. As the Great Axe just slams him against the wall, chest sort of like caving in slightly.
I got a 12.
A 12. Okay, you hear this voice echo in the distance, in your subconscious right now. Speaking of honor,
Okay.
up to you whether you respond or do whatever you want to do. But have a think about it.
Yeah, so say after it's turn over.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
It is indeed.
Storm.
There's nothing I can do to save. Like, I've got nothing. I'm gonna attempt to stab him again.
Okay.
The guy in front of me. With my spirit blade as well. 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Hey!
So I'll roll
We all need new dice.
Oh, you are joking!
Oh god, double one.
So that's
Snake
4
eyes.
normal
Snake
damage.
eyes.
Snake eyes.
That's better.
So 4 normal damage plus the 6 fire damage, so that's 10 damage. And then they need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. That's at 20.
That passes, so I don't think they get anything from that. So it's just 10 damage there.
Okay.
And he's on fire.
Oh god. Alright.
And yeah, I'm probably going to do similar to you. I'm going to maybe use my movement to try and jump on top of you.
You can't get to me yet.
Can I not?
This
Just
guy.
have to get past the table as well.
I'll allow you to make an acrobatics check if you want to knock yourself
Come on,
out
you can
again.
do this. Parkour.
We like that.
22.
There
Okay.
you go, with ease.
With
I'm going to
ease.
flip over the table and land on
Ooh,
top of you.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's my goal.
Okay. Doctor.
I will do that. And I'll power back on.
Okay.
Ooh,
Somehow.
help's coming.
The next guy. If I can.
And I will sit up straight.
Mhm.
But that is an action to power back on, so.
Good luck.
So I can't do any other actions, but I will stand in front of Dara, glaring at everybody, be like, and I'll say,
I can't believe she's going to be auto-killed.
No.
You've got 3
Um,
bodies with you.
Is he not here then?
I am trying to stay calm.
Okay. Alright, as you spread yourself, there's 3 people protecting Dara right now. That brings us to Jade.
Okay, so I already pushed the crate,
Yeah.
didn't I? So I'll lift the thing.
Yep.
Can I see the room before?
You look down and you see everyone looking pretty beaten right now.
Okay. I've still got 40 foot of movement because of my swiftness thing, which lasts
Yeah, you
an hour. And I don't think it's in an hour yet.
You can fit down the side as well.
Yeah, I want to get to Dara. If I can.
You'll have to sort of like push
Yeah, I'll
Kron
push,
out of the
and,
way,
yeah, I'll
but
just shove him out
I'd
the way.
imagine that you'd
I would
move.
happily move. 5.
That movement leads to an opportunity attack.
I would happily take
Will they get one if you're going through?
So what are you doing?
Probably, but I'll risk it.
Can't you get there in 40?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's only 5,
Yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay, and I'm going to try and do a medicine check on her to try and stabilise her.
Okay. Yeah.
Because that's all I've got.
Yeah, roll a medicine check.
crit fail and just kill her.
Please don't.
Stick finger in the
Don't
wound.
say that. Oh, 19.
A 19, okay. You managed to apply as much of your
I'm just getting
haphazard
Yeah.
potions and just start splashing them
Yeah.
across, hoping that something works. You watch as some of the wounds start to seal and the blood stops pouring out. She seems stable for now. Unconscious,
Yeah.
but stable.
Thank you. That's right. And so that's my action.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's what I can do. Just give me a sec. No, there's nothing else I can really do.
Okay. Alright, well, it would be Daira, but you are unconscious. So, Crom. Oh, yes.
Not there.
Yes.
I mean,
Well,
I
if you don't want
like,
to,
I
then-
don't want
Have they
to.
surrendered?
Yes, they
Yeah.
definitely have.
I don't want to be that person that says,
The
DM, you
big
need
boss
to
has
attack
to
us.
take a Constitution saving throw.
Does. Well, remembered, that is an 11.
So he takes
Sunburn.
2 fire damage, which is rubbish.
Hey, it's something.
It's better than nothing.
Okay.
He's still on fire as well.
Yes.
So,
Does he have to take an action to put that out?
I
Double
believe
check.
so. Either that or someone else has to. I think. Just check.
Alright, there's going to be 2 attacks against.
Yeah. Either the target or a creature within 5 feet of it can use its action to put out the flames.
Right, okay.
Or it's some other effect that takes them.
Right. He's going to do that. So that's his action. There's going to be 2 attacks against yourself. That's a 20 and a 24.
Both hit.
That is double 2s, so 10 points of slashing damage.
Then I am unconscious.
Alright.
Even higher.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Max has been hit hard.
Yeah.
Alright, as the 2 scimitar attacks come in, first one you manage to take, as second one comes in and you sort of start to bleed out,
I'll still smile and
Going.
just go.
fuzzy, unconscious, still smiling, but you drop to the ground. Alright, there's going to be 4 attacks against yourself, Jade, and 2 attacks against Crom. So, 19. The other one misses. I think both of those miss. So 13.
Doesn't hurt.
Yeah. So just 1 hits. Oh, good damage though. 9 points of piercing damage,
That's
slashing
what
damage.
I needed to go unconscious.
Alright, you go down.
This can't be up.
Sorry.
They
Uh,
can't choose to attack them
That's
and
a
hide really.
natural 20 on you,
Yeah, I think that hits.
and a 19.
Yeah, I think that hits as well.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh, the
we'll
double
try.
damage is 1.
Yeah!
So that's 2. That's like 11 points of slashing damage in total.
11 in total, okay. That hurts. that shit hurts. But no, you're down.
You're down.
No, you're down.
Oh yeah. I thought you were down as well.
I thought you said that as
I
well. I
was
was
like,
like,
please no.
Where's Max?
oh, I'm over there. That's me.
You?
Damn, yeah.
Okay. Alright, those of you who are conscious, start to hear a bit of a ruckus going on outside. There's definitely something happening in the streets right now,
Fisherman.
and you're not entirely sure on what is going on. Crumb.
Radar, need to say goodbye.
There's a few of them looking weakened, including the leader, but Some of them look barely touched, especially the ones that have just come in,
Yeah.
scattered with bits of acid that they've scraped off.
You're welcome.
Does it require any action to administer a medicine check?
It requires an action.
The guy that I targeted before, the one on the left, how healthy is he, or is he touched at all?
The guy on the left, yeah, looking pretty rough. Not on death's door, but pretty rough from what you can tell.
I probably have a quite clean shot on their leader right now, right?
Yep. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm pulling out the sniper and I'm going to take a shot at him.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Don't stop rolling bad. Yeah, no, that's a 10.
10 misses. Sniper bullet explodes on impact against the wall.
These dice are against me today. I think everyone's is. The amount of like low rolls we've had has been insane.
Is that the end of your turn?
I believe it will be, unfortunately.
Okay. Max. Death saving throw.
That cock, do you want me to re-roll it?
Definitely.
10.
That's
Ooh.
a success, just.
Too angry to die.
Storm, you're up.
So, I'm going to just swing my greatsword. I'm going to move towards him a bit. I swing my greatsword down on the leader again. Okay.
I'd say you're in a bit of a predicament.
There's a guy in the way.
There's
and
a guy
robot
in the way. He's looking pretty rough.
He's still on fire, he'll be fine.
Well, if you have anything at range, you can.
Can I not try and do a flip off the table again?
You can if you want to.
I'll
Yeah.
try
Well,
that.
Roll an
imagine
acrobatics
each
check.
Frog over the 7-foot robot.
12.
12. I mean, you try and flip over the table. You don't flip over it. You sort of like tumble over, stumbling. You sort of hurt your like rib cage as you go over it. But you manage to get over there using a lot of your movement speed, and you get to shuffle around.
Tables have been turned.
I thought we were doing well.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
he started rolling well again.
I'm going
I jinxed it, I'm sorry.
It's
to
fine.
Spirit Blade again. I'm
Come
gonna
on, you've got
swing
this.
the sword down on him.
Come on.
Blessed.
I was so close. 15.
15 hits.
Hey.
Ooh.
13 damage, and he makes a wisdom saving throw.
13 damage, and you watch as his knees buckle, and you start to slice through, and you cut real deep, and his vision starts to like completely go. You can tell he's completely lost it right now, and he just slinks off the end of your blade and drops to the ground.
With that then, I'm going to turn to the rest of them and go, we come here for work just like the rest of you. He's dead, leave us be, or there'll be more here.
Alright, roll an intimidation check. I will give you advantage on this.
Thank God.
Good. Yeah, get that dice now.
You need any new ones? Or?
15.
15, okay. Alright. There are 3 of you still conscious, aren't there?
Yeah.
And one of them's a 7-foot Samani.
Who said he's
looking
losing
quite
his
angry
patience?
You are looking quite angry, yeah.
now. There's a different shade of red
Remember
in
the
the
red
eyes.
eyes. There's, red eyes.
They switched out the
Significantly
LEDs. Okay. You watch as all of their faces sort of like drop for a second as this leader just drops off the end of your blade. A definite shift in confidence comes across them. A few of them are looking okay. A few of you are looking pretty banged up, but there's a few dead bodies in the room, and there's a few very unconscious ones right now. So,
Have you actually been hit?
Oh yeah.
yeah,
That
massively.
was very close.
But that's the end of your turn,
It is.
Doctor.
Seeing that there's quite a lot of us on the floor,
Mm-hmm.
I'll become pretty angry. And I'll look at the closest one and I'll say, look at your leader and stop. And I'm gonna try and
Yep.
I'm gonna try and take them down, but like not kill them. Just
Okay.
Try and
What
deal
were
with
you-
the situation. So I'm gonna swing my war pick and try and hit the shit.
All right.
Cripple him.
All right.
Again, but
Diffuse the
War pick to the leg.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
Roll to hit. This is the first time you've seen the Doctor draw a weapon.
Well, some of us anyway.
and I'm going to use a superiority dice to add to that.
There's a 1.
Oh, I love how you just saw from a distance, like, oh. So superior.
16.
16 hits. You didn't even need the 1.
I didn't. Shouldn't have used it.
Is that
Just wants to
is
make
that to hit
not
or to
used
damage?
not used to attacking.
Is that-
It's just a hit.
Ah, that's sad.
That's 9 points of war pick shin smashing damage.
That's good damage.
Okay, alright.
Okay,
You
fine.
splinter his shin, just decimating it. He drops to the ground and is barely conscious right now. Quite literally on 1 HP.
Hopefully he wasn't just going to his left.
He was one of those who was like,
He's
yeah,
like, yeah, I'm out. You're just like,
Now he can't.
Now he's crawling towards the exit. Okay, is that the end of your turn?
I'll just be like glaring at or anyone who's still standing, and then yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Jade.
I have resurrection. No.
Death save?
Yeah. 18.
Hey.
1 success. It would be Daira, but she's still unconscious. Alright, so the rest of these guys are going to start to make their way out. 5, 10, 15, yeah. I mean, this guy is 5, 10. I'm going to say he's only going to be able to get to there because you splintered his leg.
He was the guy that I'd smashed into the wall as well.
Yes, yeah. His head's like half caved in and his shin's just like in two.
Just crawling.
Just to like try and insight, because like there was shouting outside and
Mhm.
stuff like that. Are they just retreating because they know they have reinforcements, or
If so, we're dead.
I mean,
ma-
that character's run off before.
make a perception check.
really
Make a perception check. It's going to be based on sound.
very nice? But perception is 24.
24. Okay. All right. You hear this ruckus. You hear this clashing of steel, and then you hear this like roaring of fire.
Okay.
You're not entirely sure on what happened. But you just hear them starting to like vanish into the distance. A few of you unconscious, a few of you coming to. What are you guys doing in this immediate situation right now?
Trying to wake up.
Helping.
Perform a medicine check.
Can I? Because I'm real mad that they took you there, I'm gonna throw my sword at the guy that's still in the room.
16.
Okay.
Rolling away.
Yeah.
16.
16 is a success. You are stabilized.
Okay.
Actually, I might not throw my sword because I think I can get to him.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
small room, innit? I'm just gonna kill him.
5, 10, 15, 20. You block the exit.
And I'll go, someone's got to pay me. I'm using my spirit thingy lobby.
That's unnecessary.
Alright, as you say that, he just like goes to his, holds out some coin.
I mean, I'm going to take it anyway in a second. You've just tried to murder my mate.
Alright, just gestures forwards as you just.
Take his head off.
Okay. Alright, what's the roll to hit?
It was 23.
He has 1 point of damage. You do at least 1 point of damage. Let's just say
Decapitation.
Well, yeah.
he doesn't have a head anymore. As the arms sort of come off with it.
I mean,
Coin purse
I'll go
drops to the
and
ground.
then, you know, bonus action, catch the coin.
Yeah.
And then look concerned for you.
It's just on the floor, like.
You doing anything, Doctor?
I'll try. Will medicine checks help anyone?
Yes,
Yeah?
actually, yes, because your good friend Vasithan is down.
Okay.
Perform a medicine check on a
Situation.
real biological being.
It's over 10.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. It's,
Okay, then yeah, you've managed to stabilize them. All right. As there are a few seconds of calm where you allow yourselves to gather what you can and muster what strength you have. The door sort of like is wavering right now. It's not shut or open right now, but sort of like blowing in the breeze, the sea breeze. The door starts to open. A tall individual stands there. This pink skin and these crimson leathers.
The guys from
You recognise them from the docks. This definite half-orc looks to be a female, but shaved the head into that which looks like a male mohawk. Very butch, feminine figure. With this big great axe in hand. There's a few others behind them.
just fall back.
We don't know that they're on our side.
If you fall back. Good. I see they've done a number on you already.
Just a bit.
I'm glad we found you like this. So, we've been hired by Lord Danver. People around town described an individual like this one, dressed like this one. We just found the noisiest place in town.
If it makes any difference, I wouldn't be blue now.
No.
It really makes no difference.
No, you wouldn't.
What's the matter?
Someone seems to have stolen some belongings, and well, we've asked around, and well, they were stolen by that individual there. I mean, I can clearly recognise the Vesithan ears, so I suspect.
That's fair enough.
Now your heads come as a bonus.
Well, I'd rather they didn't.
Well, we'll have to come to some sort of agreement then, won't we? But I'm sure we can. And she just makes her way inside, rights the table with one arm, sets the chair, and puts her feet up as three other individuals make the way in and close the door. And well, that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Oh my god.
Damn.
So they've come to kill us.
Already freaked
And
out.
inadvertently saved us. I knew stealing was a good idea.
If in doubt, steal.
Exactly.
That was a good session.
That was.
Zero repercussions, guys.
Okay. Well,
That was something.
That was a good
after
session.
that intense amount of battling, that's made up for the lack of fights in the last one for sure.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Jeez.
I mean, we definitely saw what some people were capable of. And I feel like you might have been... Well, to be fair, you were actually meant to be pushed out of your comfort zone a lot quicker.
Yeah.
But I rolled terribly.
Understandable.
That was amazing, though. It's so funny how the look of the dice.
It's like we took it in turns. You roll bad, we roll bad. You roll bad, we roll bad.
Very impressive. You
Held our own.
definitely...
Held our own.
Oh,
Yeah, definitely
Yeah.
had a bit of luck on your side, but you also had some skill. I like it.
I was
Alright.
almost very sad then.
I
Oh,
know.
me too.
Oh, I mean,
Almost
it
very
gets
sad.
close.
Especially as you run to.
That's what I
Yeah.
mean. I was
Yeah.
like, I had the
Yeah.
D20 in my hand and I was like,
I've been
I
rolling
got
terrible.
you, Jen.
Yeah.
Just
That's
so
not a
you
chance.
roll
Just
it.
out of interest, roll this and just see what you would have got.
16.
Hey, we've been alright.
That's one save.
One
I went-
save.
It's
It's
one
my
save
dice.
that could have turned it around.
It could have. And then again, if you didn't kill the leader, they might have just stabbed you on the ground.
That's true.
Yeah.
That was crucial.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been
At
trying to
that
do it the
moment.
whole time.
It's
I
like,
didn't
please.
miss about 4 turns in a row, just trying to
Could have
swipe.
finished him off ages earlier.
It's alright. I was having a bad time as well.
Yeah. Long range, put you in an incredibly close range situation.
Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. We certainly did.
So we watch it, it will be live on Friday on YouTube as well. So if you want to re-watch the
Awesome.
episode or catch up on any bits you missed,
hmm
it'll be live on YouTube
Excellent.
on Friday.
Clips will be on TikTok.
Go show
TikTok,
TikTok
rock and
some
roll.
support. Dan's put an effort into it.
And if you fancy having a chat with us at all, we're also on Twitter. Send us a tweet about something that you enjoyed. We'll come back to you and we'll give our point of view as well.
And I
For
like
sure.
the wonderful memes on our Facebook page. So if anybody wants to go on there and post a few memes on the Facebook
Yeah.
page, then
Oh, we like a good D&D
Oh,
meme.
yeah.
There are
Yeah,
some
very
good
happy
ones
to
out there.
respond.
Maybe find the best meme that fits that fight.
Yeah.
Oh,
there'll be
Or
it.
create your
It's
own.
just low rolls all around.
Or create your own meme
Nothing
based on that
hits.
fight. Something to do with the tables.
Furious DM.
I
You
think
and
the
Pawpaw.
dog on fire being like, everything is fine.
Yeah.
Suits it.
That would suit it. That would suit it.
Well, it'd just be the charring corpse in the
Yeah.
corner. Everything is fine. With a cup of tea
Marriage.
next to it.
Mario just said Google's table memes.
Alright, awesome. Alright, well, we will. I don't think we'll be doing a craft stream. I don't think. I think what we're going to be doing is having a look into multi-platforming.
Yeah.
So.
Cross streaming.
And cross streaming. So we're going to spend a little bit of time doing that. But we will be back next week, same time, Wednesday at 7 p.m. GMT.
Yeah.
BST.
BST.
Because it's
Currently
the summer.
BST.
Yeah.
As we're in
Oh, I
summer.
thought I was inviting you. I have as well.
It's BST.
Same here.
British summertime now. Alright,
It's
cool.
Greenwich Mean Time.
So,
Damn it.
I hope you enjoyed,
Time.
and we will see you then.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.